Hey everybody, how we doing? I thought I'd do it with my right arm tonight instead of my left because I kind of have to do that, and it's kind of a bit awkward. You know what I mean? It's like trying to put your hand under a till or something like that. It's a bit weird, but anyway, it's a bit weird doing it like that as well with this arm because this shoulder can. Well, I can just about do that with it now. I can. Things that happen when you got a busted shoulder, eh? Anyway, how the devil are you? It's Friday. Oh my god, this is the first full week I've done since I've been back. Oh, what can I say? 5 days, folks. Anyway, we're well and truly back into the new year now. We really, really are. Hope you lot are having a lovely time. Hope you lovely lot have had a good week, actually. I want to say straight off the bat, thank you, Mr. Gutman Bricks. 10 Australian dollars. Dude, that is very, very kind of you. I appreciate that. And like always, folks, I'm just going to say it while we're here now, while we're talking about it, if anyone wants to support the channel, you know, these days, you can actually join. And also as well, I'll pop your name on the good old London wall. And I'll give you a shout out as well on Instagram. If you guys and girls out there want to throw me a super chat. So anyway, Mr. Gutman Bricks, this is for you.
Detach cable! Cable detached!
So, thank you so much about that. Anyway, what I love to do is say hello to all you lovely peeps that are out there now. I'm trying to eat a bit of chocolate as well when I do those super chats. So anyway, thank you very much, Gutman Bricks. I really do appreciate that. I've got a nice little surprise as well for the people that have joined and that are greater Londoners. But you know what, folks? Every single one of you peeps are great just to be here with me tonight. Let's say hello to Chris. Chris Binge watching Afterlife. Chalice, watching Afterlife, are you, mate? Isn't he good? Any good? We've got Brick Rehab out there as well. He's a member. Good to see you here, dude. We've got Moments of Magic as well. Dude, lovely to see you here. TitaniumJay, he's going to be in with us in just a tick, folks. We've got Oliver Thackeray as well. Oliver, you coming back these days? I've seen you a few times now. It's great to have you here, dude. We've got the Minifig Who. Minifig Who have been enjoying watching your stuff on Discord. We've got G-Fet Jake. Hello, G-Fet Jake. How you doing? What do you think of that new Boba Fett episode, eh? Very interesting. It really is. Who else we got out there? We've got Johnny G. We got Maniac for Bricks as well. Joey, lovely to see you, dude. We've got Skelleg out there as well. It goes, great movie, that one. Certainly is, dude. It certainly is. Skelleg saying, happy Friday, everyone, in the chat. We also got G-Fetch. It says, I got the Ahsoka Tano brickheads yesterday. My local Lego store had them in stock. There she is there. Now, is that actually one of these? Is this one of those things that Americans are finding it hard to get or something like that? I really don't know, but let me know in the chat. We've also got a survey going as well, folks. Just I can't even remember what it is. I put it up there so long ago. It's happy birthday, Ninjago. Ninjago's 11 this week, folks. They really are. And so too is Carrie from the Brickbods. Do you collect minifigures? Yep, 13%. Yep, now and then 47%. And no, I'm not really into ninjas. It's 40% at the moment, just a little bit of fun. We've got Axel Plate out there as well. Well, here we go, folks. Lovely to have you all here. So where should we go first? I'll tell you where we're going to go first. We're going to go somewhere in the future. Somewhere so far in the future, it's very, very warm and it's still Christmas there. Let's take ourselves now across the oceans. Probably about 7 oceans, actually, because it's so far away, it really is. We're going to go to Australia. We're going to see Helena. We're going to see Snowlaina. Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Yes.
How you
It's
doing?
very far in the future here.
It's Merry
6:40
Christmas.
6:40 in the morning and Merry Christmas 2022. We're already set up here, ready to go for Christmas
Fantastic.
in 2022. So.
Looks amazing. It really does. I tell you, it's just saying, but it looks very similar to how you had it configured in 2021.
It is very similar. I went for a similar theme to my 2021 tree. So I'm glad you noticed that, Greg.
Because it's that
very
good.
observant of you. Very
It's
observant.
because it's that good. I like that. Yeah, it's very cool. I'm liking as well. Look at all these presents that you've got over there.
Oh,
on
yeah.
That is a lot of Lego going on down there.
That is, and I've got more over here and more down here and Lego everywhere at the moment. I'm deciding what I might try and start tinkering around with today on the stream. So I've got a few things. I don't know if anyone wants to throw out some votes in the chat. I've got one of these little fellas, the Chinese New Year, and I've got one of these little fellas, another Chinese New Year set, which I think Carrie really wanted to get her hands on this one.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a very cool set.
Yeah, that is a cool one. And then I've also got, which I think some of the others in the panel tonight might be doing. I've also got this little one here.
Yeah, it's a funny one. I can't make up my mind how much I like it. It's a bit like it's a bit like the new book of Boba Fett. I can't quite understand where it's going. In all honesty.
Well, if you want to know more about the book of Boba Fett, do I have a stream for you at 11
Well, exactly.
o'clock?
We'll certainly be plugging that a little bit later, that's for sure. Also, as well, if you don't mind, maybe a little bit later on, you can pop in the chat the link to it as we're rounding down. That'd be fun.
Of course, I can do that.
Because we like to support our other Lego YouTubers. Happy birthday, Carrie.
Happy birthday, Carrie.
Anyway, where would you like to go next, Helen? Where would you like to go next?
I would like to go ladies first, please. And we could go to Germany, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
In that case, we will take you now back across the oceans, across... anyway, we're just going to go Germany. Let's bring her in, shall we? It's... I couldn't keep that accent up for long, believe me. And I loosely used the term accent there, folks. I really do. She's a lovely lady. She is truly the Queen. And they used to have monarchs in Germany. They really did. And then they all buggered off to England. But we're going to bring her in, the Queen of Germany, the Queen of Instagram. It is, of course, the lovely Nicole, a.k.a. Lady McBrick.
I'm thrilled. I've never been called the Queen of Germany, but I like it.
Well, I think if you're going to be a queen of somewhere, you may as well be Queen of Germany. I mean, it'd be quite fun, wouldn't it?
Right. But I have to move to the UK first, because if I change my name to the Queen of Germany, going back to work on Monday, I think I will hear an earful. If all my fellow Germans think I am.
Think of the pay rise, though. They'd have to give you a pay rise. And every time, they always have to sort of curtsy to you. I mean, I'm sure everyone curtsies to you.
Kiss my ring, please. Hey? Courtesy.
Come again. It's only 6:45 where Helena's is. She can't be thinking about things like that. She'll come over all hot.
I've got no idea.
I'm just saying. No idea. Oh,
that's because, Greg,
okay,
actually, I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I've been out for a walk. I've been doing things before we've been on London Calling this morning. That's why I'm a little bit warm.
Yeah.
So, there you go. What have you done before 5 o'clock this morning, Greg?
I didn't do anything. I didn't get up. I had a lay-in today. I got up at 6:30. And you think that's rubbish? Yeah, some of the other people on the panel tonight. Anyway, we got some wicked people on the panel tonight. US, apparently, I hear through the grapevine, M&R Productions, that the US is going to be having their figures coming tomorrow, JFET. So do look out for that, my friend. Now, Lady McBrick, my liebe Schgon, where would you like to go next? We've got Germany, Actually, we haven't got Germany. Sorry, we've got Ireland. We've got East
Let's
Coast
go
America.
to Germany. I'm all
Yeah,
for
we go to
Germany.
I don't know any other Germans.
Right.
I'd like to get some more on. Maybe we'll get David Hasselhoff on one day. He's quite well known in Germany. He's not German, but
Right.
oh, come on, Snowlaina. He's the Hoff. Everyone loves the Hoff.
He's like an honorary German, right?
Right.
He is. He is.
He's
We were
one
talking
of
about
us.
music before we came on. Or we could go right up north, and we got our own David Hasselhoff in the form of Craig.
I have my own David, and it is Craig, and he should join us definitely.
Definitely. All right, well, let's bring him on, shall we? Now, some people call this guy Craigster. Some people call him BrickStagePass. But as we, of course, we know him, he's a beautiful man. He really is, folks. And yeah, he's a double ganger for David Hasselhoff. He's, of course, Craigster. Hello, Craigster.
The Hoff, really?
Well, something
Really?
off anyway. I think not David Hasselhoff, probably more
Dusselhoff.
my milk smells a bit off. That's sort of that off. Love you, Craig.
Aw.
We really do. How you doing anyway? You all right?
Well, it's been an interesting day. I'm getting messages now. The family's laughing at the fact that I'm David Hasselhoff. So that's
I'm surprised. It can only be your wife because your kids won't know who he is.
they do. The Guardians,
do they?
remember? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yes, he was on that.
Yeah.
And that program back in the 90s. I
Night
never
Rider,
remember it.
Baywatch.
Baywatch. Yeah, never used to watch that at all. No, never used to watch that at all. Brickbods says when I had a job. That's Carrie, folks. Carrie, as I should say.
job.
Yeah. When I had a job, my office mate would change the internal trolling to have a banner that wished me happy birthday. And I turned it purple. What did you do to it? Did you strangle it or something? This reminds me of that. It means a lot. You're welcome, Carrie.
Happy birthday.
Good stuff. Hopefully that means I can do the impression of you for another year at least anyway, without being turned purple, which sounds a bit rude. But yeah, so your family and the Hoff, I can think of worse things to be called, mate.
Yeah, and you usually called me so that's fair. In the green room.
Only in jest.
In
And
jest.
I take it as good as they get. Believe me, I get abuse of all sorts of people, especially in the middle of the night as well, which is strange, but it's true, folks. Honestly, I get asked some peculiar things this week. I really have. But there we go. That's what happens when you're on social media, I suppose. So where would you like to go, mate? Mr. Hoff, where would you like to
Well,
go?
I have got an important announcement. Do you want me to wait till the others are in before I read it out? This
An
official
important
statement?
announcement. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to wait for when everyone's in? Because
Well, it might be better if Si's here as well to hear it.
Okay. All right. We'll have to get. Well, in that case, where would you like to go next? East Coast
Ireland,
America
please, Ireland,
or West Coast Ireland?
Where it crackles and everything is pagan rituals, please.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. And apparently they got their Christmas trees up as well. What can I say, folks? Earlier on this week, I did a stream with this guy, and we not only did a stream, we actually both built this set. And it isn't just this, folks. It actually includes a police car as well, a very nice police car. I have So anyway, let's bring you in because he was all chuffed with himself. He was very quiet through the stream, but that's what happens when you build, folks. He's one of my all-time favorite mates on YouTube. Is of course my good friend Si O'Connor.
Hey.
How you doing, Si?
Hi. Good, thanks. I'm on the east coast of Ireland.
You're East Coast. I thought you was more west. I thought you was most West Coast.
Well, the west is the kind of side towards Canada, and the east is the side beside the Isle of Man.
Oh, okay. The Isle of Man. Okay, very
Close to the Isle of Man.
I've noted that in my fantastic book of geography because everyone knows I'm fantastic at geography. Anyway, dude, how the devil are you?
I'm good. Can't complain. It's very hot because Lorraine had the heating on. I didn't need it on, and I'm roasting. But
Yeah.
Good. I'm great. Yeah. Hi, Joey. Joey says hi.
He's roasting away, and she's roasted away as well. There, she's got look at her. Lovely though. And so we've got one other place we can go to at the moment. That is, of course, East Coast America. I hope that's right. Anyway,
They're probably in Spain, but
they could
no,
be in
great.
Spain. Yeah.
Could be in Spain.
Yeah. I don't. Do you know what? I wanted to learn Spanish at one time. Has anyone else ever tried to do that? Learn Spanish?
No.
I just never got around to it. I stuck to
Okay.
English. Sorry, Craigster.
¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa?
Yeah, all right. I'll have 2 of those, please. 2 of those in a can of Coke. I mean, so anyway, let's go over to the East Coast of America, where apparently they're being infiltrated by ninjas, and it's quite cool actually today that it's the 11th anniversary of Ninjago. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? He's of course Mr. Ninjago himself, TitaniumJay.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Titanium. How the devil are you?
I'm doing all right. Also, Greg, you're 0 for 2 on the geography. I'm in Midwestern America.
Honestly, Midwest. What's Midwest? What is that anyway? Midwest.
Basically, it's the middle.
Okay,
That's where I am.
Central then. No, I mean, I can understand that central. So what time zone's that then? Is it you an hour
That's
behind
That's
East
Central
Coast?
Time.
Central
Yeah, hour behind East Coast.
Yeah, the central time. Okay. What's that? So you're what, an hour behind East Coast? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm 6 hours behind you.
Oh, okay. 6 hours. Blimey. It's middle of the about 2 o'clock out there. Nice.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of friends in the Midwest.
Have you?
One in Missouri and one in Illinois.
Illinois. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'll have to look that up one day. See where all that is. Illinois. It's a funny name, that, isn't it? Illinois. You look at it, it's like Illinois.
That's where I am too.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do they happen to be ladies by any chance, Alina?
She is. She's also married, so.
Oh, all right. Well, he won't mind. Just say. So anyway, someone's beamed into the green room, but they're not yet materialised, so to speak, folks. We've got Peter Nike out there. Good to see you, mate. He goes, I'm forced to learn Spanish at school. It's boring. Fair enough. It's a good language to learn, mate. It really is, because there's a lot of people in the world that speak Spanish. There really, really is. It's a language. I struggle at English, so what I'm going to say. What's he doing here? What's going on there? It's a nice bit of pine, I suppose. There's a bit of arm. What's going on? You building something tonight, dude?
I'm going to be dismantling things, actually. I have no shelf space, so I need to dismantle some stuff and store it away.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right, good stuff.
I'm going to start with this.
Oh, okay. That's got to be something to do with Jay, isn't it? It's blue.
Yeah, Jay's Cyber Dragon. The reason I picked this one in particular is because the head falls down real easily.
It looks good. I like that. I do like the dragons in Ninjago. I really do.
It's very nice, but that gets annoying.
BrickScene. Actually, that is a very useful way of looking at it. Actually, 9 o'clock. Is 9 o'clock from London. It is for me. Good stuff, mate. I love it. It's an ongoing thing. Snowlaina, it really is. I just also actually Jarv just said something about Snowlaina. He said, Snowlaina, I saw your name as a play on Snowdonia, which is about 30 minutes from me. But
yeah, Jarv asked me in the chat if I'm from Wales. So it's funny because the state that I live in is New South Wales. So it's like Wales, but newer and souther.
A bit warmer as well.
A lot souther and a lot newer and a lot warmer. Yeah. So yeah,
that's great. That's lovely. It really is. Do you ever go to Wales on holidays, Si?
Yeah, well, not on holidays. When we were in school, kind of like nearly leaving school, we used to go on a thing called a booze cruise. So we used to get the car ferry, the ferry from Dublin to Wales, get plastered, and So I've never been on holidays to Wales, but I've been.
Never thought
Wales.
of going to Wales on a booze cruise.
Yeah, well, that's when I was young when they still had duty free, and we used to get duty free. So I wouldn't go there now on a booze cruise. I'd rather go into town, go to London on a booze cruise.
I actually know someone from Wales who's on the Great British Paracycling team.
No way.
Simon Richardson.
That's cool.
So yeah, he's a paracyclist from Wales.
Okay, that's very cool. Very cool. Team GB, always good for supporting them folks. We really are. Snowlaina, have you ever been to the UK before?
I have not been to the UK. No, I've been to New Zealand and I have been to Canada and the US. And I've been to Thailand, but not to the UK. No.
Okay. Or Europe. Have you been anywhere else in Europe? Have you been to, like, say, Germany or something like that?
No, I haven't, and I really would love to go to the UK and Europe one day. So.
We'd love to. Honestly, we'd love to have you over here. Come and hang out in London. We'll show you a good time. It's always good.
I would love to come over to the UK and to Europe and to Germany and the Netherlands and Denmark and all those.
You've got to do Denmark. Everyone who comes over has got to do Denmark. Now, what I will say, folks, is do us a little favour. While you're here, give us a thumbs up, because it always does help people know that we're actually alive and kicking in the wobbly world of YouTubing. Also, as well, check out everyone who's going to be in the panel tonight. We've still got more people to come tonight, folks. We really have. Please do me a little favor. Go down in the description and check out all their details. You'll find them everywhere. And I'll tell you where you'll always find us as well, on Instagram. Everyone's on Instagram. It's a cool place to hang out. We were talking about stuff last night on your stream site, and we were talking to the likes of Danny about doing reels and stuff like that. Now, Nicole, you're on Instagram a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, go on, Si.
I'm just sure if you know Sarah's in the green room.
Oh no, she is, but she's not got the camera on yet.
Oh, that's okay. Just in case you didn't know.
Oh no, I do. Have I missed anything? We love your headphones. No, that's so cute. There you are. Sarah, if you can hear us, let us know if you're ready to come in. I didn't see anything in the chat or anything like that. Thanks, Si. So I forgot where I was now. What was I saying? Snowlaina. So do you ever like on Instagram? Do you ever do like reels, or Nicole? Have you ever thought about doing reels?
I've thought about them. I've looked at them, and then I've thought I'm way too old for this, and I can't understand how to do them, and I need like a manual of how to do a reel. So I just stick to doing posts and stories. So that's where I'm at the moment.
What about you, Nicole?
We are exactly the same. I once tried it, but I didn't understand it, and I need a teacher. I need a manual, someone to really step-by-step explain this to me.
You need Craig, didn't you? You need Craig to move in or something and just be your handyman.
Don't give her ideas.
Imagine that. What do you reckon? For hire, folks. £5.25 an hour. Your handyman. Off the handyman. How about that?
I get paid more than that. I don't deserve it, but I get paid more than that.
Double bubble. There we go. I'm excited.
Don't tell that to a German, because handyman sounds a bit like
what?
Not really.
No, what? Don't keep us in.
You were the one on about kissing your ring.
What? Okay, what was that about? Kissing rings. Yeah, tell us about that. Kissing rings. What's all that about?
You made me to the Queen of Germany, so my mind already goes, I like it. You kissing my ring when we are in the room, begging away from me. Would never turn your back on me.
I don't think I've ever seen Queen Elizabeth ever do that. Quite frankly, I mean, there we go. Imagine that. Maybe, I don't know. It's
Andrew might, but the Queen won't.
Andrew, right? Yeah. Learning to play musical instruments. I'm not going to talk about trombones or anything like that, folks. Don't worry. What's going on in the private chat? Says I can't turn my camera on it just yet, but we can hear you. The mic is good to go. Oh, okay. So we can bring someone in, folks. We're going to bring them in, and the camera's not going to come on just yet because they're teasing us. They are. We haven't had this person on for quite some time. She was on last night. She is so clear in the UK at the moment, folks. If you look out tonight, you'll see, one, there's a great big moon out there. And secondly, there's lots of planets, satellites, and also the sky is full of stars. And we've got our very own one here tonight with us. It's, of course, the lovely Sara Star Bricks. Hey, Sara.
Hey, guys. Hi, Craig. Sorry for being late.
No, that's fine. I know you're working today.
Yeah, and also they're doing the lockdown announcements today, so it's like been chaos all day of like, when do we get to go home from work, and what's going to happen tomorrow, and how's everything going to be? And we just did our booster shots yesterday too, so I also feel quite sick today. I feel really sick and tired, and then I went to work anyways, and now I just feel completely destroyed, but I still really wanted to come, so I'm here. I was like,
okay.
I was like, no, I want to stream with Snowlaina.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't though?
I was
so.
really looking forward to it, and I do really love your cat ears. They are really super awesome.
Well, there we go. We'll pop you in the middle because it's quite nice having a star in the middle because it's kind of it's just nice. So Sarah Starbricks just sit in the middle with us. How's Mike doing after being boosted?
Yeah, he's here as well. He had it worse than I did.
Hello.
He's here next to me, but last night he felt it more than I did. I was fine last night, and he was like shivering all night and like really up really late, and then I was up really late.
It was a fun experience. Let's leave it there.
I met when my wife had the first ever injection of it. She woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. She was like like that. And I was like, "What's the matter with you?" Like this, and she goes, she could not stop shivering. So I was just like, I just put loads of blankets all over and stuff like that, and tried to warm her up and paracetamol. I'm no doctor, folks, but paracetamol just kind of helps. How can I put it? Kind of maintain a certain temperature. But anyway, that worked for me. But yeah, always get doctor's advice. But yeah, it made me laugh. Then when everyone had their first one, they would say everyone was like saying, "Oh yeah, how bad it was, how bad the reactions they were getting and stuff like that." It didn't seem to matter what anyone had injected. It was always kind of mild side effects. And then I had the second one, and she said, "Oh, don't worry, there won't be no side effects." I was like, "Yeah, I believe that." Anyway, I'll never forget it. She came at me like bloody Psycho did in the shower. It was like proper boom, like that. I was like, "Gee," I only went like that, and something caught my eye, and I sort of went like that. And then next time, oh God, Bennett! I thought I was getting mugged, and I wasn't. I was getting boosted. It's a funny thing, isn't it? They called it a booster. I mean, it's like the anti-booster, really, because it makes everyone feel anything but boosted. So there we go. How about you, Si? How did you feel after you had your booster, mate?
Like Sarah, Mike, my arm was throbbing for 3 days. Felt really crappy. Not like I had the flu, like some people said they have, but my arm was sore, and I was so tired, just falling asleep everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
Lorraine was fine, no problem whatsoever. I just get really tired when I get them.
And so, if it's okay, can we have an update as to how the lovely Lorraine is doing?
She told me she's feeling much better, but still a bit crappy, and she has no work till Sunday, so she should be okay.
Okay, so tomorrow she'll go. So are you looking after her? You've been all gentlemanly like.
Yes, of course.
Okay, all right. We've got to look after each other, folks. That's what we're here for. That's what community is all about. Gutman Bricks says it goes. I had my 3rd shot the other day. I was fine, except for a dead arm and a consistent headache. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people taste like metallic flavour in their mouth. That's a weird one as well, isn't it? That is.
Stop sucking the needle, then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pull it out. That helps. The Fishy says that's a cool name. Fishy says the 3rd shot was horrible for me too. Yeah, it wasn't. It was weird, isn't it? It's odd. So anyway,
it is weird because I was fine with my booster. I had nothing at all.
Oh, okay.
No reaction at all. But my second one, I was down and out for the count for like 2 whole days. Wow. So my first shot, I was fine. My second shot, I was down and out for 2 days. And then my booster, I was just, it was nothing at all. So.
Yeah, cool. It's weird, isn't it? Everyone reacts differently. I didn't...
Yeah.
I was all right with all of them, really. I thought the booster might have an effect on me, but I was just okay. I do remember though when I had the first one, Si, I felt really, really tired. I was like proper cream crackered all the way through that. I was, but yeah, just falling asleep everywhere. What about you, Nicole? I don't suppose you felt a thing, did you? Being German, it's just you don't feel a thing. You just it's just work. We haven't got time to feel sleepy or anything like that.
I really hate to tell you because I'm now really, really scared of the booster. I am, except of a hurt arm, I didn't feel anything. I really was worried that they didn't vaccinated me at all, that they forgot about it. I talked to everyone. I was really scared. So I talked everyone dead until they told me, sit there for 15 minutes and then leave. And I really thought they just wanted to get rid of me, like, please leave, just leave, and forgot with all me talking to vaccinate me in the end.
Oh, right, okay, that's interesting, isn't it?
But my arm hurt, so That's proof
Yeah,
that something happened.
My arm really hurt. I mean, it went through inches of muscle. I mean, it's going to hurt, isn't it? I suppose going through all that. I mean, blimey, it was like putting a knife through a tire. You know what I mean?
I don't think they should show it on the news. And the news, I think the news puts people off. I looked at it again the other day. Was on CNN loves showing the needles, but it did look like this much needle went into their arm. I was like, how are they hitting bone? Like,
it's true, isn't it? How does it not hit the bone? I remember. Do you remember when they first started doing? Sorry, folks, we're talking about COVID, but anyway, let's talk about it. It's life. What can we say? It's life. I remember, right, when COVID first hit and everyone was having their tests, and you think, how far up your nose do these things go?
Yeah, the PCR tests. Yeah.
Sorry, can you give us a little demo? So imagine we go back 2 years ago, folks. We see Si comes along in his car, right? And he sticks his head out the window and he does this.
Just put your head back so it'll feel a little bit uncomfortable for a second. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that was fine.
It's true, though, isn't it? That's the Irish way.
Exactly it.
Where does it go?
It's true. Where does it go? How about you, Craigster? What was it like when you had yours done?
First one, I was quite poorly. Second one, not so bad, but ill. Booster, not a problem. Never did anything. I saw a bit of a sore arm for a day. That was it.
Yeah.
So manly.
But I had the AstraZeneca first, and then I had the Pfizer. So I think the Pfizer.
Oh, that's exactly how I had it. I had 2 AstraZenecas, and then I didn't get that. And then for the booster, I had the Pfizer, which is right, actually. It was good. It was a good experience anyway. It was very well organized. How about you, Sarah? Did you have any kind of reactions when you had the first one or second one?
I don't really remember having that much of a reaction to the second one. I actually can't remember. Was it the first one or the second one that had?
The first one, you were kind of out of it.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that now. But the second one, I was fine. And the second one, you were messed up and I was fine. Yeah. It's hard to remember sometimes. I'm like, wait, what actually was that like? And this time, I thought I was fine this time, but it was probably not a good idea to not sleep very much and then go to work all day.
Oh, yeah. No, that's never a good idea anyway.
No.
Good sleep is good for so many things. It really is. And when I get a good night's sleep.
That was my trick. I slept really well the night before, and I dedicated the whole day, first and second vaccination, just to sit there, wait for the side effects, and watch. I think Mandalorian was what I watched back then.
Why Mandalorian? Is it like what? Yeah,
it was.
Why Mandalorian?
It was on back then, and I really, really wanted to watch it. And for once, I really had the time because I'm like a little spinning ball. I'm at every place at once. So, for example, I told Craig I'm watching at the moment Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett. 10 minutes at a time. Then I get ready.
I can't make up my mind about Boba Fett. I don't know where it's going. I don't get it.
Oh my god!
Don't get me wrong. I kind of think it's okay, but I think some of the cinematography is a bit off. But I'm hanging in there, folks. I'm hanging in there. That's all. Some odd choices. So anyway, so normally at the beginning of a stream, I just sort of ask people what they've been up to during their week. I think a lot of people are now back to work, but Titanium, let's start with you because I mean, I'd say how you're doing, but you're in pieces at the moment, or rather your Lego is, I think. So what have you been up to this week? Have you finished? Are you doing school? You out of school? What's going on in Titanium's life?
Well, I also got my booster this week, and that knocked me out for a good portion. Yesterday I woke up at 4 a.m. It's terrible. But earlier in the week, I did this. It's probably better if I switch cameras.
Yeah, go for it. We like to see your lovely face. We really do. You're the eye candy of this stream. You really are.
Yeah, so I built this. Wow. This is a 501st versus.
Okay, hold on a minute. It's not Ninjago. It's Star Wars.
No, it's part Ninjago. It's a crossover.
It's a crossover. Okay,
Nice. I like it.
it's really good.
Well, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Lots
Titanium.
of detail, lots of battle.
So talk us through it. What's going on? Who's winning? Where is it taking place? What figures are involved? And is Lloyd anywhere to be seen?
Lloyd is not here, surprisingly. This is set somewhere in the Star Wars universe. I didn't decide where. The Republic had an outpost here when they were suddenly attacked by the Nindroids, who have somehow wound up in the Star Wars universe. The Nindroids are clearly winning because they're superior. And yeah.
I always like it.
There's all kinds of stuff going on.
I always
like
like
that Nindroid is doing a flip. Some of them snuck around in the back because the Nindroids can turn invisible. So they're able to get around. And I think they're going to conquer the base. There's... Let me turn it around. But there's one clone trying to contact other forces for help, but he's being attacked by a Nindroid with a chainsaw axe. There's explosions. There's lots of fighting, and yeah.
Sarah's like it when you bother putting when people do the nice landscaping textures, like you've put all the plates on. It's really nice. I like that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I did like a basic layer of plates. It's just all gray, mostly dark bluish gray plates. Then I did another layer of plates to connect it all together. And then I just put more and more on top. And I just placed figures at one point, added more detail. And
whose side are you on, and who's winning the battle?
The Nindroids are winning the battle. This is the only Nindroid that's been defeated.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, there's that jet trooper down there. There's that. I don't know if you can see him. There's that clone being shot right now. This is big. It's hard to rotate. There's two more clones that have fallen. One's been decapitated by the Nindroid with the axe. And yeah, I believe the Nindroids are going to win this one.
You believe?
But it's
okay.
They've definitely got the surprise advantage. But the clones are starting to step up. You can see one's got a rocket launcher here.
Oh yeah, that does look quite.
This turret.
That's a big one. That is a big one. That's going to hurt someone. That one.
Yeah, the clones do have more aerial forces, so that may turn the tide.
Okay.
But we'll see.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. I'm liking that, mate. I'm liking that. So anyway, so that's got. Have you got a name for that as well? By the way.
Right now, I'm just calling it 501st versus Nindroid battle.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did it take
I may workshop the name.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Maybe we should do a survey of it. We'll name it. Mind you, actually, it could come up with all sorts of names. Anyway, we got someone materialised in the green room, folks. We have apparently in the chat. He was calling himself a bit of eye candy, and I suppose to some people he is a bit of eye candy.
Yeah, from a long distance.
To me, folks, he's certainly a curly whirly, that's for sure. So let's bring him on, shall we? He's a baby. He's a baby. It is, of course, Richard, aka Brickscene. Hello, mate.
How are you?
Look at that. That's the eye candy for you there, ladies.
Mate, yeah. good from afar, far from good. That's what I am.
Look at your eyes. You do know you haven't got your sunglasses on, didn't you?
I know. It's early, man. It's early.
It's not early. It's early for me. It's not.
It's late for you. What are you talking about? It's late for you.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. The old Aussie Kiwi banter. Love it. Really do.
What time's it? It's what? 6:13 where you are or something? Is it?
7:13.
7:13. Oh yeah, you're 2 hours.
So it's like 10 o'clock where you are, isn't it?
9:15. Come on. Give me that. Give me some credit.
9:15.
Yeah, but he's been up chasing sheep, hasn't he? So he'll be tired.
Yeah. We tend to chase them at night. They don't run so fast.
Nice.
How else do we get girlfriends, you know?
If you squid. Exactly. There we go. It's breeding season in New Zealand. It really is, folks, honestly.
We go hunting sheep at night.
Yeah, and don't ever ask me what happens when you go sheep dipping. That's a story for another time. Oh, Snowlaina, look at it. That was a roll of the eyes there. Doesn't like the Poms getting involved in it, do they?
You must have deserved it.
I think some of the messages I send Helen throughout the night. I don't know, whenever she never seems to go to bed. I can imagine her eyes rolling at quite a lot, actually.
It's the same as Sai. I always seem to see Sai up and about like at 2 PM here. I'm like, geez.
Yeah. He's everywhere. Top of the morning to you, Si. That was a funny video, that one, wasn't it, that Doc did? Where he spent like 2 minutes of a video just working on an Irish accent.
Working on Si.
It was like, oh, this is Si's a puppet.
Yeah, you only need 2 minutes.
Yeah.
What was it? 1 minute, 2 minutes? Craig? How long was it?
You only need 2 minutes to work on Si.
I don't know. Let's have a look at Si. Si, you're getting a bit warm. Are you all right there?
I've cooled down.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff.
There you go.
Just making sure you're all right. I'm on heat watch at the moment here, folks.
No, I've got a kind of cold kind of cold.
Heat watch. Who's that with the dirty old laugh there? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh my god!
Oh, that is
That's a filthy laugh. That one. Oh my god, she can't control herself. I know someone that when she starts laughing and she gets uncontrollable, she starts going like that. It's bizarre, but it's true. Honestly, you got to be careful.
I don't know if you've ever caught one of Zan's streams on Twitch, and when she starts to get the giggles, oh my god, they are just next level, and they are amazing. I love it so much.
She sounds like an old banger that can't start, and it's misfiring and all sorts.
I just love her so much. She's great.
I don't know. It's funny. It's a very funny laugh that she's got there. It is. Look at Craig's eyes didn't fill out his head then.
Yeah, you just called Zan an old banger.
No, actually, she laughs like an old banger. I'm calling her an old banger.
She ain't gonna see it like that.
She will. She's lovely, too, Dan. Anyway, talking of lovely, look, we've got Sara. Sarah's here.
Hey guys.
Hey Sara, how are you?
I've been better before. I'm not feeling the best, so that's why my camera wasn't on at first, because I had my booster shot yesterday and I didn't sleep at all, and then I went to work, so I feel like pretty wrecked.
Did you not sleep because you was like gaming or something like that, or you didn't sleep because you didn't feel well?
I actually didn't sleep because Mr. Starbucks didn't feel well, so he was up shivering and shaking and rolling, and then I was like, I have to get up at 5 a.m. That's okay.
I do apologize. 5 a.m. That's very early anyway. I mean, it's proper dark still then.
Well, it's because they've been on lockdown, but my job still made us come into work, even though there's no customers and the store is closed. So they made us come in at like 8 a.m. And I live like 2 hours away from my job, so I had to get up really early.
Wow, 2 hours.
No.
That's a proper commute. That is, blimey.
The commute is legit.
That was nice of them, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Well, look. Anyway, look, Sara. If you any part of this stream you don't feel up to it, feel free to kind of depart. Don't feel compelled to be here. But it's lovely. We're very grateful for you to be here. Well, you are here. We really are.
Yeah, I really wanted to come, so that's
And how's Mike feeling, Daisy? All right?
I feel a little bit better. It's I feel better now. But last night was just, for some reason, on the stream yesterday it was okay. I felt it, but to fall asleep and waking up was not great. But having to do my job as well, I feel better now. So it's just it's been a crazy couple of weeks over here.
Yeah, and you guys have you've been to America as well, haven't you, in the last week or so? So
yeah, we've been back now, 2 weeks, I guess. A little over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, I can't help but notice that behind you, Sara, you've got this new display cabinet that I was talking about yesterday on his wonderful stream. Do check out that, folks. It was an awesome stream last night. It really was. There's a gap. Is there a gap? So it's just where your pink ears are.
There's a lot of gaps in these shelves because there's a lot of stuff that isn't been built yet. So there's actually some gaps for the modular buildings that are not done.
Cool. Have you got? What do you think of the boutique hotel? Because I've built it. I think it's right, but it's certainly not my favorite.
I wasn't sure what I thought about it at first, but I've seen it in person and it is really, really pretty. I really like it a lot. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
I
I almost feel it would be better if it didn't have the side build on it, the smaller kind of cuber one. But I do like it. It's one of those things. It's a bit like I think it's going to be a bit like the James Bond car, the 007 DB5. I think certain angles it looks amazing. At other angles, much less so. But I do like it though. I do overall. I think it's a good modular. But I'm still looking forward, and I keep thinking, oh yeah, Sarah told me I've got to build that one first, and I've built 4 since, and I still haven't started it, and that's the Bookshop. I really, really want to build that.
Yeah, that one's really cute. I just it's so hard. Like, and I see people like Shy talking about making modular reviews and picking out his favorite modulars, and it's oh man, that video would kill me to make because I really like all of them. It's really hard to say that one's better than another because I just love all the modular buildings.
Yeah, I do like them all because they all tell a bit of a story. There's a bit of a narrative behind them. Now, to have curiosity, Richard, you're building your city, Scene City. Very cool name. Awesome name.
The Grid Bricks came up with that actually.
Yeah, who's that? Snap
came up with that.
Well,
like, you know what?
Doc Sampson came up with Lagondon, so it's nice though. Isn't it nice when someone else in the community comes up with a good name?
Well, I was thinking for ages, what am I going to call this thing? You know, and he said it in one of the first comments or something like that, and I was like, that's it. I'll go with that.
Yeah, that I thought, oh, that is an awesome name, mate. Scene City is perfect. Good film as well. Good film. A bit of Tarantino.
I'm building something. I'm frantically building all the buildings that I've got there to get in. So we're doing this at the moment.
Oh, what's that? What's that? Blimey, what's that? Ghostbusters.
Firehouse.
Oh wow,
that looks like a Ghostbusters HQ right there.
Yeah. So just starting on the second floor of this, but yeah, we're just frantically getting through this at the moment.
Frantically trying to get through it.
Well, no, I want to add all the buildings that I've got so I can start working on the surrounds and things like that, you know. So I want to get everything in there that I've already got my hands on and then start looking forward. And so I was just getting Buddy to get me a part that broke. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
So I still want to start working on the layout, the proper, the final layout. And I'm actually going to go and pick up another table to add to it today as well. So. Should be good.
Nice. Well, that's going to be a nice extension to it. I tried to pick up a table last week. I actually need to make it a bit smaller just so that I can get right. I can reach over the various positions of it. But that kind of works for me as well. So it's not actually too bad. Brick von Baron says, London Bridge Bricks, I feel you on the hotel. I think the corner modules need to be more structure, less empty space. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I just do not see 3,066 pieces in that set. But it was an enjoyable build, of which, by the way, folks, if you're interested in to watch me building it, check out the description below. Because I did Craig kind of forced it upon me to do an 8-hour stream that night. And I had loads of people join me that day. I only had 2 hours sleep. I was shattered. But what can I say?
You asking the chat if you were going to carry on. That's what did it. That was
it's a silly question.
The thing is, people just turn up and they go, "Yeah, carry on. I just got here." Okay.
Look at him. Carry on.
I genuinely didn't want to stop either. I really didn't. Si, do you think you'll get the boutique hotel? Are you gonna?
Oh yeah,
maybe a sale.
I collect modulars, so I have to buy them anyway. So yeah, and I'm kind of getting over the tree. I still think the whole thing looks a bit odd, but yeah. No, I will be getting it. I collect modulars. I have to get them all. It's like collecting Pokemon.
Yeah. Gotta catch them all.
I love it. I think it's really nice. It's just the tree really threw me off, and the weird little building on the side. It just irked me somehow, and I'm getting over it now, and everything's fine in the world. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Shai's ranking of the modulars, it was a premiere earlier on, and it was really good. He had Emily kind of like critiquing his ranking of it, and it was really entertaining, really good. And it was strange to see there was some really different thoughts on what modular should be at what ranking. Like, so yeah, really good. Watch it.
So Emily was in Shai's video, was she?
So yeah, it was it was Shai on one side, Emily on the other. The modulars were in the middle. So they had some B-roll from Bricksar and Jang and people, and they just basically, Shai was like, okay, this one is in the bottom of my list, and Emily was like, well, that's pretty up high, and their number one was way off, like totally different.
Well, that's a bit. I used to do something like that with Chris, where we used to take a set and then we used to critique it and give it a pro.
They critiqued every modular ever made.
Yeah, that's good.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's good. Oh, I like that idea. I've always liked that idea. Look back at my old videos, folks, about a year and a half ago. London to Manchester. That'll be the playlist to look at on that one with me and bricking it. But yeah, and Chris, if you're out there, hope all is well with you, my friend. So, what about you, Rich?
Yes, I'm saying ranking with an R, not anything else.
Say again.
Dirty feckers.
Say again.
What?
Say again.
Ranking.
I don't sound like ranking.
Well, I don't have a Jonathan
Still
Ross
doesn't
thing.
sound right, no matter
I'm
how
sorry,
you
folks.
try.
He hasn't got a speech impediment. He's Irish.
Yes,
But-
exactly.
People he's saying ranking.
Sai,
No.
O'Connor. Oh my God, look at this.
Yeah.
That's Godzilla.
Such a cutie.
There
There we go.
Crazy cat.
He's a crazy cat.
I love cats.
So, Richard, have you built the? Have you actually got the boutique hotel yet? Is it out where you are?
No, I haven't got it yet. Sorry, I just saw that comment. No, I haven't got it yet. I will get it though. I'll wait till my buddy gets it. So it'll be a few months yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to leave like a little construction site where it's going to be in the city. So
that's what I do, because it was Tech's idea for me. He said, I'll buy loads of those little construction sets. So I bought a load of them at half price, and then wherever there's going to be something going up.
We got one from a couple of years ago that's got like half a knockdown building as well, like the sort of a bit of a facade that's half knocked down with a wrecking ball and stuff. So I thought that'll look kind of cool in there until I get it. You know,
You can have
And
them all
actually,
sat
I've seen
drinking
it-
coffee in your city, can't you, Greg?
I've had a few friends that have bought that. I've had a few friends that have built that new city crane set.
Yep.
And that's really cool.
yeah,
You have that. You
the
have
blue
that
one.
set there as your. Yeah, that one.
I
Yeah.
seriously can't wait to build it. I really can't. That's the set that I wanted to build on New Year's Day, in all honesty, but I ended up doing the boutique hotel. So, Craig, did you end up getting your one? Because I know you had some postal issues from where you live. Oh, he's got it there. There he goes. You always know when Craig's building something because he's dead quiet. How you getting on with it so far?
You built it already, or most of it?
Most of it. Yeah, he's doing the top section.
We've been building, me and Nicole have been building it together on Discord. Maybe the power of the internet. So we thought we'd carry on tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what I'm finishing off this weekend is Assembly Square. I started it last night on side stream, and I'm definitely going to be finishing it off. Probably tomorrow. I've got probably about half an hour left on it. Nicole, what do you reckon of the boutique hotel then?
I really like it. I would have a hard time to rank it. It's not finished yet, but it's definitely ahead of Corner Garage, which I like better than I had expected. I almost had passed on it, but it's a strong, at least top 5 from the ones that I have, and I only have 9 so far.
You have 9. I didn't realize you had that many. Blimey, that's good going.
Yeah. I only have 9 because I started with the Parisian restaurant. I only collect since 2018. And except of the Palace Cinema, I refuse to buy it aftermarket.
Yeah. Well, Si's got the Palace Cinema. And what was special about the Palace Cinema, Si?
It's the way it looks. It's, you know, just
Yeah, I like
iconic looking. The palace signage sticking out of the front. The way the doors open, and then onto. I don't use the red base plate. I'm going to put red tiles in, but then you have the doors open, and you have like this red carpet, more or less. It's just brilliant. The posters, I keep pointing. It's here. I'm pointing at it. So the posters actually are stickers, and at the time the Lego Movie came out, you could get Lego Movie stickers for the advertisements in the windows. But the outside is brilliant. The inside is a little bit barren. It's very barren, but I think it looks brilliant. It's a brilliant looking, unique build. It is one of the older ones, so there's still like, you know, compared to one of the newer ones, you may not like it, but I think it looks great. I think it's got the little stars on the pavement as well, to kind of as a nod to the, what's it called in
the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah. So I think it's cool. It's one of my favorite ones.
And the green brick separator, yeah, Mr. Starbricks.
Yeah, green brick separator too.
Oh, yeah, that's very
the holy grail.
Yeah, it's featured on the sticker on the window as a movie. The movie is called the Brick Separator, and it's a dragon, a green dragon.
Wicked. I like that. We like a jolly green dragon, don't we?
That was my first modular, actually. That's a great modular, that one.
Did you sell that one and have to buy it back, Rich?
Yes.
No way.
I did, yeah.
That wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be.
It's true. I did it. I sold it and had to buy it back.
How much extra did you have to pay in getting it?
Nothing extra.
Oh, that's good.
I got it back for what I sold it for, because I got it back off the same person. So
that's a good question.
Did you sell it to the person and then rob it back from them afterwards?
No. He was looking at getting rid of them again, and I said, "Well, I'll buy them back off you for what I want, so for what I paid, because he had two of all of them." So, yeah,
that's smart.
Oh, so just out of curiosity, what was your first modular that you ever built?
The Palace Cinema.
Oh, it was the Palace Cinema. Okay, is it? My first one was the Parisian restaurant. Yeah. Oh, blimey, what was that? Is that titanium? Oh, let me just mute him. There we go. What about you, BrickScene? What first time round? What was the first modular that you ever built?
That one was the Palace Cinema. And then what came out after that? Was it the Brick Bank, or might have been the detective's office?
Parisian.
It was.
I got two around the same time.
Yeah. Because the one I bought out, I don't know if it was at the same time. I don't know which one came after, but the second one I bought was the detective's office.
Yeah,
and I missed out. I don't know how or why. I missed out on the Brick Bank. I think I just left it too long. I kept hinting.
It wasn't popular. It wasn't popular at the time. The Brick Bank. No.
I love the Brick Bank. The Brick Bank.
Right.
Yeah, I need to get that one.
I kept hinting to Lorraine that I wanted the diner, and she didn't get it. She was like, Christmas. I was like, what do you want for Christmas? I'd love the diner. I'd love the diner. I'd love the diner. And then I retired of no diner. Oh, Lorraine's there. Hi, Lorraine.
But see, the diner was what put me off collecting the modulars. That was why I ended up selling them, because I really didn't like the diner. I thought it was like I built half of it and it sat on the table for about a month.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered building the rest of it.
Good on you, right?
And then even when I got back into the modulars and got the garage, I didn't think much of that one either. But I love Assembly Square. I think that's probably the best.
It was the Parisian that came after the Palace Cinema, by the way.
Yeah, I got that later because that got re-released, didn't it? That sort of had a second run.
It stuck around for a while. That one, at 5 years, it was out.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I went away over here and then it came back out again. I was like, I may as well jump on that.
I missed out on that.
Then the detective's office, then the Brick Bank.
I've got the detective's office to do in the pet store, so I might put something out on the do like a members poll and ask people what they want me to build next. That or maybe a train set. But over here in the UK at the moment, John Lewis are selling Assembly Square for £180. They haven't actually put their price up, and Lego put their price up by £150 by £50. So I was kind of thinking, one, should I just buy it an investment? And secondly, maybe buy it because I could extend the current one up even higher then, or just build another set out from it. So what about
Depends how big your city's going to get, because that's what I'm thinking now as well, is that I might just go grab a couple of extra sets that have decent alternative builds, on Rebrickable or whatever, and just, with that in mind, don't open them until I'm maybe ready, but if I do feel I need another building in there, then I've got another modular there that I paid retail for, not something I'm going to be paying over the top for later on,
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well,
What I like, Gary, what I liked about the downtown diner is it was quite cheap, wasn't it? It was at about £130, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was cheaper than
the diner was pretty cheap. The brick was cheap as well. I remember the brick bank being a fairly cheap one.
The diner was $129.99.
Yeah,
but I saw someone put a post up the other day about the windows for the brick bank. They go for €30 each.
They're beautiful.
Printed.
They're very pretty.
I think the plastic architect did something. She did a video and she said that she bought those separate because she's worked out that if you buy the bricks separately, it's cheaper. But can you get the equivalent windows that fit but without the print?
Yep. Just normal glass windows.
So I just do that, and I'm sure you could get someone like Lester just mentioned earlier on a company called Eclipse Graphics. Or graphics as it's meant to be. Maybe you can get them. Or it's GraphX, so it's kind of meant to sound like graphics. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I wonder could they do that, Lester? Could they actually, if you gave them a window or something like that, maybe do?
You'd probably be able to get stickers. Yeah, there's a dude over in Australia that does all the stickers for retired sets. I bought sticker sheet for my dropship.
Yeah, there's companies that do the UCS ones that haven't got UCS stickers as well, aren't there?
Yeah. You'd probably be able to pick up some stickers.
I need to get one. I need to get a UCS plaque for my guardianship, my marble guardianship, because I bought the I bought the plaque for it, like the piece for it, the big tile. But I want to get a sticker for it now too, because I don't do Star Wars, so I don't have any UCS sets. That's one of the reasons why I bought the Titanic, because I don't have any like Millennium Falcons or Star Destroyers or anything like that, or AT-ATs. So I thought I'll treat myself and get the Titanic, and that could be my big set that I build. So
get plaques for them. But doesn't the Titanic have like a stand with a name on it and stuff like that?
Yeah, they've used the typewriter letters to spell out the name. So,
Okay. Yeah. It's I like the Titanic. I think it's a nice build. Lester just said actually. He goes London Bridge bricks. I don't know. Not seen them from Eclipse Graphics. They are US based, so shipping UK is it really pricey? I thought it would have been quite cheap actually, because it's a cheap thing to post, isn't it? I might do that. I might do that. I might get the brick bank, but just piece it out. I mean, I'm not really overly fussed about windows, to be honest, having a print on them. Like maybe
they are beautiful though.
Are they?
They're really pretty, yeah.
See, now she's hooked me in wanting to have them now because they're beautiful. All I'll ever think, I'll think to myself, in my mind, I'll be going, no, don't go to Bricklink and buy them because they're really expensive. And then on my other side of my mind is going to be Snowlaina going, I know, but they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Want them.
But how much better would it look with the real windows in it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Matt says Snowlaina doesn't do Star Wars, so she doesn't have any grey bricks in her collection.
Which I just built a Mills plate for the boutique hotel, which is all out of grey.
You made you've been doing a bit of Mills, haven't you?
Yeah. So I build everything on Mills plates, which makes it super easy to move things around. I don't have a city because I don't have a really huge house, and my dining table is currently overtaken by my daughter's city. But I build all my stuff on Mills plates, so I can just pick them up and move them around as I need to. But it's funny because the first modular I ever built was actually assembly square, but it was a rebrickable model of it. that I did with Bricksy. So we did the rebrickable of Assembly Square of the the Music Club. It's an inverted corner. Rebrickable of it. Yeah.
That looks cool, actually.
Yeah,
What's
so
that called?
That was the first modular that I did, was a rebrickable with like really dodgy instructions on a live stream. So that was fun.
That was a tough call.
Yeah.
That was a tough call.
It's called the Music Club, and it's an inverted corner. So instead of the corner facing outwards, the corner actually goes inwards. So when you put two buildings either side of it, you've got an inverted corner. Okay. It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, Craig, I was thinking of one of my first buildings that I was going to ever make for my city, my own mock. I was thinking of doing an old people's home. Yeah, and I thought I'd be original, and I was going to put it on a Mills plate, and then I thought, oh, I know what I could call it then. I could call it Meals on Wheels. They always have them come around, don't they? Give them free dinners.
Wondered where you're going with
He's here all week, ladies and gentlemen. He's here all week.
Yeah, I got to keep that cheeseometer up, mate. I got to keep it up. Pure cheese. Pure cheese. That's me.
That was off cheese.
Sarah, are you hanging in there? Are you?
Yeah, we're hanging in.
Good stuff. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. I want to know what, because you was one of the people that actually, you, Shy, one or two others that inspired me into getting into modulars.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's awesome.
You guys used to do obscene builds that I would never dream of doing on a live stream. What was your first modular that you built?
Palace Cinema, just like so many others here. We're the Palace Cinema Club.
Yeah. I'm liking that. The Palace Cinema. Now I feel like I need to get that as well.
Right?
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It is a nice one, though.
Well, the thing is, though, I'm always talking about, I don't always, but I mention my city often, shall we say. But really what I need to do is build stuff. And that's what I'm trying to do now. So I'm kind of a bit more of a focus on that this year. There really is. Hey, Brett Spill, good to see you, dude. So yeah, Palace Cinema. But what is that one, because it was your first one? Is that kind of like a favorite, perhaps, or what is your favorite one that you've done?
Oh man, you're gonna try to have me choose. I cannot choose, but I do have a lot of soft spots for a lot of the different ones. Like I actually do really like the diner because I didn't like the diner. Like I was like, that is so ugly. That is an ugly modular. And then I built it, and I just had so much fun when I built it that it kind of grew on me. And I have like an ugly duckling thing anyways. Like I'm definitely like an underdog lover. So I just like it. Like I like the underdogs. So when people don't like something, I like it more.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's tough to choose. What's your favorite one?
Oh, do you know, I got to be honest. If I had to choose one, like I think one overall, I think Assembly Square is probably an easy one to choose. But that one is kind of slightly out of the ordinary. They broke the mold a little bit with that one, didn't they? But I've got to be honest. I think my favorite so far is the Parisian restaurant. I just like the look of it, architecturally speaking. I think it's beautiful. But yeah, I think that I really like the police station. I think that was really, really nice. But there's just something. The Parisian restaurant was my first one, so it's special in my heart because of that. But in all sincerity, I do feel that it's a really nice design. It was quite clever. They are clever, aren't they? Some of the little techniques that you get that you would never dream of. Like I was building Assembly Square on Size stream last night, and I was doing one of the roofs to the kind of light blue area, Craig. And the overhanging sort of section of it is made up of some really nice, intricate pieces, and it looks phenomenal when it's finished. It looks lovely. Have you've extended your ones, haven't you, Craig?
I've added a floor on Assembly Square, yeah, but only on the left side at the moment. I haven't started on the others.
Yeah, I fancy doing that. So thanks for sending me over those details earlier on this week. What we've got going on here, Family Book saying, old folks home in the city of Atlantis. Indeed, Matt, indeed. we've got Fishy saying yes, Skellig. Oh, what does Skellig says? It goes, I quite like the diner, 50s American style. Yeah, and do you know what? There was a Lego idea set, wasn't there? A car that came out last year or maybe the year before, and that was perfect for it. It really was.
So the one that comes with it, the pink one.
Didn't the diner come with it?
Yeah, it comes with it.
So
But you're on
cool.
about the blue one as well. The ideas competition winner one. That's a good. It was a gift we purchased.
Who
That
doesn't love a
goes well
pink
with it.
Cadillac? I mean, come on.
Right.
Exactly.
Song so good. They sung a song about it.
There's a blue Cadillac, got like that. What about Mike? Mike, what's your kind of favorite one? Is it similar to Sarah's?
No. It's a toss-up between Palace Cinema for me because it was the first one we built and I'm very into movies, or the Detective's Office. But to be honest, they're such a high quality for me. That's like my favorite Lego theme. But the Ninjago ones are, and even Spring Lantern Festival to me, those details in the more Asian style builds, they're better. So for me, my favorite set anyway is Ninjago City Gardens, and it's kind of modular as well. So,
Okay.
Yeah. I like them all. That's, why we have the cabinets up as well. They're just cool buildings.
Yeah. And Snowlaina, you said that your daughter's got a Lego city as well. Is that a real city, or is it like a Lego city?
It's chaos. So she's got a central street with the new road plates, and then I'm just looking over here so I can see it. So she's got a central street with the new road plates, and she's got a beach area which she's got the Surfer 3-in-1 beach house thing, and she's built a custom wave for her minifigs to surf on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then she's got on the other side of the street there's a lovely park area, so there's a whole row of green base plates with there's the little Friends waterfall set, there's the Friends park set that's got the little pergola thing that you spin the top and the little minifigs can spin around in the middle. She's got the Safari 3-in-1 treehouse there as well. She's got the Heart Lake City School.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cute. I'll post some pictures of it on my. I'll tidy it up a little bit and post some pictures.
I
on my
also had
Instagram.
no idea that you were a mom.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And then,
I did not expect that. How old is your daughter?
She's 7. She'll be 8 in May.
No way.
Yeah, and
Do you have
then
any other kids?
no, just a cat, but yeah. And then on the other side of the street, she's got the toy shop. She's got it's all 3-in-1s. So for her birthday last year, I got her a whole bunch of the 3-in-1 sets. So I got the toy shop, the townhouse, all that sort of stuff. She's got the little Friends cinema as well, in her street, and then she's got I think it's Andrea's house or Olivia's house, whichever was the one that came out last year. She's got that down the end, and she's got the little electronic, the EV car with the little charging station down there as well. And we've just done actually. So I was playing around with Studio earlier in the week, and I was very excited. I built a Mills plate in Studio, and then she was playing with Studio, so she wanted to play with Studio, and she got the Friends Forest house for Christmas from my mum, and she wanted to mock that in Studio. So we imported all the parts, and she was playing around with it in Studio, and then we made a Mills plate for her Friends Forest house, and she's going to put that in her little city as well, and she wants to mock that into a enchanted forest tree house. So that's what her thing is at the moment. So yeah, she's so creative, and she's done heaps of little things in her city. Like she makes little scenes all the time, and I find minifigs doing all sorts of crazy things. There's a money tree in there at the moment because the ATM in the Townhouse 3-in-1 was broken. So there's a money tree now. So the minifigs get their money out of the money tree. And she's made like a potion stand, and there's a potion man that sells potions. And then I'm always finding minifigs on the roof having parties and stuff. And yeah, it's just lots of fun there to be had. So
that's awesome.
She loves it. Yeah.
Well, that's really nice. The imagination of a child is the best. It really is.
Yeah, it is. And like you should see the pile of stuff that's under this Christmas tree that she got for Christmas that needs to go into her city as well. And she's got all the Harry Potter books as well that she got for Christmas. So she got those to build, and all the wildlife sets. And I have no dining table. I've had no dining table for like a year now, so it's just all her stuff on there.
Well, it's much more fun to have Lego on it. It really is.
Yeah. Exactly.
Carrie's saying, she goes, I need a money tree as well. I think we all do.
Yes.
More Lego.
Let's plant one tomorrow, folks. Let's make some money. Craig, should we take a look at the Lego ideas stuff in a tick?
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Titanium, how are you getting on deconstructing your Lego set?
Well, I've taken apart the dragon, and now I'm working on a mock that I just randomly got inspired to do.
Oh.
It was based off. It's like a speedster race, and it's based off a previous mock that I did. This is what I've got so far. There's more coming.
Nice. Have you got a particular favorite flash that you like?
No, I can't decide. I've probably reverse flash is probably my favorite.
Yeah, he's wicked.
Yeah, he's good.
And then we got regular flash here. We got the Jay Garrick flash.
Yeah.
Then I got the rival, which is a custom that I did. It's basically Jay Garrick's reverse flash, and I just gave him a different head and hands.
It's pretty cool.
It's like a ninja.
Yeah,
like
so that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, it's good, mate. I'm liking all this. Well, why are you getting all the sub-nerds to do mocks at the moment? Is this kind of a new thing for 2022?
I don't know. I just got inspired to do this one. It's just kind of random.
Nice. Okay, cool. Craigstar, are you good to go with the idea stuff?
I will be in a second.
Okay. Prepare for action, folks. What we're going to do now, with that part of the street, but we're going to take a little dive down into Lego ideas. Now, recently we've had, was it 36? I think it was in the last week or so that qualified for the next round.
Right.
Yeah, it is a lot. So I think actually, I say it's a lot. It's actually the second most that's ever qualified over 10,000. It does obviously beg the question: should Lego Ideas and the team over there actually raise the threshold from 10,000? But I don't suppose, for the most part, it doesn't really matter, because whatever ones don't get picked. So I thought it'd be kind of fun just to sort of see if two kinds of critique really in all this. One, do we like the set? And secondly, and the most important really in some respects, is do we feel that Lego will actually make it? Because quite often the stuff we like doesn't necessarily get made. They normally make something that we do like, folks. Let's face it, it's Lego Ideas. How are you getting on there, Craigs?
I'm ready, but I will do my statement first because I feel it's now a good time to.
Sorry, the statement. You said we was going to wait for Sara to come in, wasn't we? But now BrickScene is here as well.
Yeah.
So
be brave,
as well.
Be brave.
I've got no idea what he's going to say, but do you want me to make you pick or anything like that?
I really don't mind.
Put on full screen. Full
Let's
screen.
put it on full screen.
Full screen.
This is a statement. Is it? It's not a political broadcast or anything like that, is it? It's just a statement.
No, it's a prepared statement on behalf
It's a
of
prepared statement.
Prepared statement.
Put together by your lawyer.
Seriously,
be prepared, everyone.
Right.
I mean, try not to laugh.
Firstly, I'd like to address accusations from non-existent aspects of social media, if I may. On the behalf of Greg, Si, Rich, Ian, Carrie, Nicole, Barry, and myself, I would like to apologise for the video shown on London Calling 99 on Christmas Eve. Mistakes were made, mainly in the edit, but I can assure you all, at no time did any one of us know we were at a party or that Boris was with us. We will, of course, wait for the official Dad Flynn inquiry before commenting further. Thank you.
Oh,
Well
shit.
said,
I was
man.
worried. I was
Well
worried.
said, man.
I was actually worried about what we did. I was like, oh my God, what did we do?
Apologizing on my behalf. What have I done?
So I was like, did I have my fries undone or something like that?
Oh, they're always undone. I don't even wear trousers, for God's sake.
I say, no one's apologized on my behalf since my mum. You know?
My son wouldn't do that.
Oh, what's your mum ever done, Brixie?
No, just
He apologized
apologized
on
on my
his
behalf. Something I'd probably
right,
done.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, what can I say? Anyway, that was fantastic. That's probably about as serious as we've ever got on this stream, folks. It really is. I could literally feel size tension. Anyway, enough of this tension. Yeah, we got 36. The sheer fact that as soon as he said I got a statement that I prepared, and I could see a little grin. He was trying to hide his little grin, but he can't help it. Because really, folks, when you look at him, and you might look at him and think, yeah, he's a bit of a hairy.
That's not what I think.
But he's a lovely guy. He really is, folks. He's lovely. He really is. Just don't, he can be a bit scary looking, but he's actually a really lovely guy. He really is. Isn't he? Give us a little smile. Come on. That's it.
I'll apologise for Richard's behind again if you want.
So you got lovely lips.
I'm just kissing. Oh, Lorraine's always telling me that. I know.
Yeah, they're luscious.
Pucker. That's what he is. He's a pucker. So anyway,
that's with a P, not an F.
What? Sorry, we speak English. It's you that has issues.
We might need to rank your words.
All right, mate, calm down.
Honestly, folks, if you want to have a laugh, right, after this stream, watch one of Cy O'Connor's streams or one of his videos on Harry Potter's minifigures. And when he gets to actually naming them, you'll have a laugh, believe me.
Oh, no, you're right. Listen to Greg. Go and watch all my videos, every single one of them on repeat.
You should do a playlist. So you should do a playlist.
Your overlord commands you.
Overlord. I keep hearing this word this week. Overlord. What's all that about? I don't know.
You're watching
Ian says, I implicitly believed it was an AA meeting. AA. Anyway, here we go then. So we're going to, on this topic, folks, we're going to take a look at the qualifying Lego idea set. The 36, the second most ever. Second most ever. That's a bit weird, isn't it? The most ever, nearly, albeit the second most. For which there's 36 on this one. And basically, all we're going to do is just say, do we like it? Do we think it's good enough to be made? And do we actually think it will be made? It's as simple as that. It really is. But anyway, through the process of beautiful technology from Craigster, let's...
hey, Zan.
Oh, we've got Zan in the house. We were talking about you earlier on, Zan.
Greg was.
Greg was talking about you.
Well, hold on a minute. Laughing tech leagues, I have you know. It's Snowlaina's eyes. Look at those eyes.
I was saying lovely things about you, Zan.
Zan's lovely. Zan is lovely. I say. We were just.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
It was lovely. Zan, go back and listen to what I said. Right. It's all very complimentary. Maybe not. Anyway, let's take a look, shall we?
So let's look at the first one, which is by the new Man United manager. Just by,
What do we reckon of this? What do we reckon of this one? So I reckon, should we just put in the chat? If you think it's going to be made, just put yes for made or N for no.
No.
What do you guys reckon? I'm going to start with Helena. She's giving it a kind of
no.
That's a big no.
No.
Is it really right? But I find the bit in the background a bit more interesting than that. In all honesty, I don't know. What do you reckon of it, Craig?
It's all right. I'm not impressed.
All right, I've got to come down here because I can't see myself.
I know you look like the speaking clock.
That's it. Sarah's still there. We can still see her. Good stuff. So, Craig, you're not impressed by it. You don't even like the technique, or you just don't think it's
that. With the technique's been done loads of times.
Yeah,
there's nothing special about the technique.
Yeah,
okay.
They even did it on Lego Masters Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell he's watching Lego Masters Australia, can't you? He's loving
awesome. It's brilliant, yeah.
But
Lego Masters Australia is the best.
It's the bomb.
Is it? And that's coming from an Aussie, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All right.
but everyone I know has agreed that Lego Masters Australia is the best.
All right, I'm gonna have to watch that.
I'll agree with you on that one, and I don't say many nice things about Australia.
Exactly. There you go.
Got Kiwi agreeing with an Aussie.
It's definitely the best one. Definitely.
Is it?
I'm
I'm gonna have to check that out then.
We're only on season 2.
Look, this one here is pretty. I'm not going to say that. And a lot of people are like it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, not my cup of tea. I love that phrase. One of my favourite phrases. It really is. Anyone else got anything to say about it, Sarah?
I mean, at first I didn't like it, but now that everyone else said they don't like it, I'm kind of
underdog. Yeah.
I'm like, actually, it looks pretty nice.
For your ship in the bottle, if you like that, it's kind of similar.
No, not really. I'm kind of feeling it.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's interesting. I can appreciate it. I don't think they'll ever make it. What do you lot out there in the chat think? Yes for yes, Lego will make it, or N for no. Whatever you fancy. Let us know.
Well, I don't like it, so they might.
If it goes, the Brickbod says, is it a subsection of a globe or is it a sail?
It's a wave, isn't it?
I don't think it's going to get through. I mean, they've done.
It's whatever you want it to be, Karen.
Exactly. It's art. It's an artistic interpretation of anything.
That's the best thing, the ship in the back, look.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I quite like that. My husband
does that come with it?
And that I have a question about because I don't know if the things in the background, from what I understand, when you do a Lego Ideas submission, is that whatever is in the picture is meant to be included in the model. You're not meant to include props in your picture. So from that, I would assume that brick-built pirate ship looking thing in the background is meant to be part of the model, but that's just
same with the plant.
That's just from same with that plant there. That's what I understand.
Yeah,
I like a good bush, so that'll be all right.
Is that bush? Is that bush tea bags by any chance?
Huh?
Bush tea
shrubbery bush.
Yeah. Anyway, talking of mush, what about this? This looks like I don't know. It looks like they're throwing everything at this.
I love this because I love plant elements and all that sort of stuff, and the color is beautiful. However, that's about $10,000 worth of plants right there.
Yeah,
100%. So that's not going to happen. It's beautiful, and I would buy it in a heartbeat, but it's not going to get anywhere.
Hair pieces.
I think it's amazing. I do like it, but my God, could you imagine following the instructions for this?
You couldn't even put the tree together for the blacksmith.
That
tree! That tree!
I'm going to put that pine tree right from the boutique in with the medieval blacksmith. I think it will go much better. I really do.
What are we complaining about the tree from the blacksmith? My 7-year-old daughter built that. What was the issue with it?
Well, just touch it, look at it, and it will fall apart.
They don't like it. It would gnarly.
I don't like the tree for that. It's hardly a tree. What do you reckon of this coral malarkey then, Si?
I agree with Snowlaina. I think it looks really cool. It's awesome. It's not my thing. I wouldn't buy it, but I mean, it's great looking. It's really cool.
The thing with this one is it won't end up looking like that if it got made, would it? Let's be honest.
No, they'd have to scale it right down.
Yeah,
that's true.
I wouldn't buy it, but you know what this would be cool in? An aquarium. If you put that inside of an aquarium, it would look really neat.
Yeah, the new aquarium would look cool in.
That three
cleaning it would become even more of a problem.
Right, moving on quickly then. Is this a Zelda thing?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we think of that? I know nothing about Zelda.
It's not my favorite.
Wild, I guess.
It looks kind of weird though, but
Is
I mean,
it? It's a
that
What's
looks
that
just
thing on the right? That lion face creature
Must be a
scorpion?
Breath of the
I've
Wild.
done it. I've never played it.
Yeah, Sarah hasn't
So
played
I've
Breath of the
never
Wild that much either. So
No, but that looks
Well, the creature from the
wild.
first episode of Book of Boba Fett.
She looks like she's having a poo.
Oh yeah. Don't get me started on that, Rich.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do, mate. I was trying to trigger you.
I think this ID made it in just before Nintendo announced that they wouldn't accept Nintendo properties anymore, right? So this is definitely never going to get
They
made.
won't make it. I mean, we've had loads of Zelda stuff, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
The thing
What do
is,
you like in
it's
the
what
chat,
it is,
reckon?
the
Zelda?
fan
Yeah,
base
do we need
gets
something from
together and
Zelda?
rallies around and pushes the votes up. That's how these
Yeah.
things get through, you know.
Not sure
Alright.
of that.
Ah,
That's Zelda. Now, this one, right, I love. I'm not even that into plastic plants or anything like that at all, really. But I genuinely really like this.
It's got the butt plug in the middle, though, hasn't it? That's the problem.
What is the problem with that exactly, Craigstar?
It just looks like a butt plug.
Okay. How's it go? A butt plug?
Butt plug.
That's what happens when you take it out. You go,
I've been worried about the pink thing.
sorry, other than the section in the middle, what do you reckon of this?
I think they're glorious. I love them. I think they're brilliant.
How did I
do
know
as
you'd
well.
like the butt plug?
I think they're. I like
what about-
stuff like that, like the flowers.
You like
I love butt plugs. Yeah, they're just trying to get me to say things, Greg. Tell them to stop. I'm trying to be good here. Jarvis here.
It's Craig. It's Craig. Honestly, Craig's been taking his
that's
cheeky
exactly
pill.
what I
You
thought.
couldn't write this, though. I said, I knew you'd like the butt plug. And I like things like this.
I love things like that. In all seriousness, yes, I would buy these.
I do. I like things like this that are designed for what it's designed for. What about you, Nicole? What do you think of the ones on the left and the right?
I don't like all three of them, but I'm not a fan of the ship in the bottle either. It's not my thing.
Okay. Oh, hello, blimey, Minark. Is that true? Mark says he uses light bulbs as buttons.
That does not look like a light bulb.
No, it doesn't. It does look a bit like a light bulb. It's bulbous anyway.
They don't have plants in them. They're like butt plugs.
All right, I think we've had enough of that. I like it. I personally like it. I'm with Zan on
Air
this.
balloon
Love it.
pieces and
I just want to say I wasn't sure about this one at first, but it's definitely grown on me.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That's it. Keep the cheeseometer up. That's it.
I'm joking.
There we go.
You're going to get
Right,
out
mate.
cheesed in a minute, Greg.
Yeah, we are. There he is. We can start calling him
Waste of translucent.
Brie or something like that. Right. Okay. Let's go to the next one then. We I think most of us like this. I don't really get this thing. The avatar. It's yeah.
The little white thing looks like the dog thing from Neverending Story.
Yeah. I listened to the Brickbods podcast the other day, and if anyone goes back and listens to that, a couple of things they'll learn. One, Carrie was singing the song to the Neverending Story because she was going, oh, and also as well, she studied for 8 years, I think it was, Japanese, and she was speaking or trying to speak a little bit of Japanese in it. It's quite funny, really. But there we go. So anyway, check it out, folks. It's the Brickbods, and they do a live stream every Sunday at 8:30. What do we think of this anyway? Is that a cloudy dog thing? What is that with 6 legs? Anyone
I
know?
never watched
Never
that.
watched it.
No one here watches whatever this is.
I do.
What is this? Is this
Yeah, I
like?
started watching it a while
Yeah,
ago.
but do you know who
Remember?
did it?
What about Sarah? Sarah, do you watch the Avatar? Do you know anything about this?
I think I watched a lot of it though. I started watching it, so I've seen a few episodes.
Hmm.
I think we need the Daily Brick in here. He really likes the show quite a lot.
And Cafe
Does he?
Corner as well.
Yeah,
she-
true.
And Sam's as well. The three of them had an Avatar live stream, if you remember, a while ago, Sarah. And
Yeah,
they were
exactly.
all talking about it. It was really good, really interesting.
Where are our Avatar fans out there?
I'm not sure if this
Okay.
is the most iconic Last Airbender scene or set that you could build. But
True. And
it would be nice to bring
they
the
had
fight
sets
people
out
to
already
people.
before, so I don't think they'll remake ideas sets for sets they've already made.
Yeah.
Well, what is an airbender anyway? Can someone tell me what an airbender is? Because it sounds like something Dyson would make.
It's a little
New
guy on the
Ben's
front
there.
of the boat.
I've
It's
no idea.
Alan or
I've never
something
watched
like
it.
that, right? That's
Sorry,
his
Mike,
name,
say again?
Alan?
Go
You
ahead,
can
Mike.
just manipulate air. That's the whole thing. You can manipulate the elements in the show. One can manipulate air. One can fire, water, I guess. It's like all the elements, magic.
Okay. Oh, I thought that sort of thing only happened in Ninjago. There we go.
Mhm.
All right, let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Oh, what's this?
All right.
Yes.
So I like this idea. I'm not necessarily sure it's executed quite right, but it as how can I put this? As Ian put it, it looks like pancakes with a lemon on top.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
It's like sort of
Big
pancakes.
stack of pancakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, but I've got a personal interest in this because Brent Wall is one of my friends and on Instagram, and he has done amazing things with Lego ideas. So he's had 2 sets already approved. He's had numerous sets already go to 10,000 votes. And this is incredible. So actually all the planets move at the correct rotation in relevance to each other. And it's just incredible. It's really cool, this one. So
The bottom
I
part of it is
definitely-
beautiful. It looks like an elegant jewelry box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the stand. I really love the stand on it, and I would definitely buy this because I think it's fascinating to know how these things revolve around the sun and how often and all that kind of stuff. It really would be incredible to see. And like you say, Brent is a top guy. Is he a fellow Australian by any chance, Snowlaina?
he is, yes. He's from Brisbane, so he's a fellow Australian. And yeah, he does incredible work. So
Awesome. And he does as well. He really does. Minark, thank you so much, my friend. He's done a super chat, folks. He says support for Greg and hi to all the panel. And Minark, my good friend, this is for you.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Oh, isn't that lovely? Nice little magical note. Thanks for that, Minark. I really appreciate it, dude. Okay.
Brent hangs out in the community as well, so you do see him chatting in people's live streams and everything. So, you know, he does.
And he twitches.
Also, that Clockwork solar system that got to 10,000 votes in 30 days.
Wow.
So that's the fastest
pretty good,
project he's had on ideas to get to 10,000 votes. It was exactly 1 month from the date they posted it to the date that it was approved at 10,000 votes. So it's really cool.
Yeah, he's worth following, folks. He really is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And he put out free instructions to modify the Ghostbusters car, the one that he designed for the ideas, so that he would fit the figures in better, and it looked slightly different as well, which was really cool.
I should download that actually.
Hey, Studsidious, good to see you, dude. Yeah, I personally.
Is the Ghostbusters car one of his?
Yes.
Yeah, he's done loads.
Yeah, Ecto one's one of his, and the Seinfeld set as well. That was
and the headquarters you are building is very similar to the one he submitted, but let's not go there.
Oh,
Yeah, that happens a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There we go.
And he's done that cracking Stay Puff.
Awesome.
Yes,
and
Stay Puft, yeah.
All the Ghostbuster replicas as well, which are really cool.
Props, yeah. Like I said, he's done the trap, he's done the PKE meter, he's done the goggles and everything. He's definitely worth a follow on YouTube
and the best. And the best back cave to date.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, he's got skills. He's a big Gremlins fan as well. And we've got a bit of Gremlins coming up later. Now this one, I really like this one, right? I think it's got a bit of everything in there. It kind of reminds me a little bit like Ninjago, Monkey Kid, Chinese Festival, maybe even a little bit.
It's a good example of using all the different techniques as well from a lot of the sets. There's a lot of the Ninjago stuff in there. Obviously, the water, the walkways, the roofs. Very nice.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this one.
You think that'll go against it though? But just a combination of techniques that we've already seen, you know.
I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looks really nice.
Yeah. Sarah, you guys normally like doing these kind of Chinese New Year sets and maybe stuff that's kind of inspired a little bit from Asia. What do you think about this set?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because I can't see the whole thing, like in the back and stuff, but
The inside.
I like it, but I also kind of wish there was just a little bit more color. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's
very
a lot of roof.
realistic,
I think that angle just shows a lot of roof off, doesn't it?
It's pretty though.
It's just very tough for a set like this to be put in ideas when we honestly have 3 Asian teams going on right now with Ninjago, Monkey Kid, and the Lunar
that's a good
New
point.
Year Festival. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think we classify this one as a really cool set, but very unlikely to ever be made.
Yeah.
So probably will then.
What Matt said.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's all hocus pocus, this game. It really is. Oh, hello. What do we think of this one? There's some quite cool minifigures in this. I love that one holding the kind of holding the lantern as well. That looks pretty cool. But I don't know. It's just a wrong time of year. It feels for it.
Just like a TV show or something.
It's a movie from the
wasn't
90s.
Was it?
Halloween movie.
Oh, okay.
It's like Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and
Oh, that'll be exactly why I haven't seen it then.
Sarah's made me watch
I
it.
think I heard they're doing a reboot of it or something. Yeah,
Yeah, they
I
are.
think they're doing a reboot or a sequel or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Manark saying he likes Hocus Pocus. Nothing
Sorry.
wrong with Bette Midler.
By the time this gets through review, that it could be like Halloween time, so I won't count it out.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Look at him, look. Wait, don't you get a sore neck doing this, by the way?
No. When I'm looking up at you either, I never get a sore neck either.
Just saying. Anyway, let's move on to the next one.
I'd buy that, by the way.
Thanks, Si.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
What about this one? Si? Again, bit of Monkey Kid, bit of Ninjago, bit of everything, really. There's even a great big water butt in it by the looks of it as well. What do you reckon?
Do you think people are being inspired by a lot of these
Yeah.
sets that are coming out then?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot
There's
of
got to
those
be that
elements.
many getting through on it.
They just want to see their favorite IPs in Lego, right? Naruto is a really huge anime IP and manga IP, so
Mhm.
yeah.
That,
My
would,
son
that would
would
do
like this.
really well. It would do really well if it was made. Definitely would.
Oh
go
yeah, this would sell like hotcakes.
fly off the shelf. I'd buy it.
Yeah.
I'd buy
I
a
like
few.
it as well.
Oh, I'd buy.
What about you, Nicole? What do you reckon? Do you like a bit of? Do you like sort of this kind of architecture, kind of craziness going on?
That's the one that I like best. I like the color, I like the structure, I like buildings. That's my most favorite one.
Okay, that's interesting. A lot of
I like
people
the
are
effort
really
on
liking
this.
it as well.
The effort on the figures is really good as well. I like that when they put a lot
Yeah.
of effort in.
Yeah, the artwork looks lovely. They've done a really nice job
Yeah.
there.
It opens up as well.
Oh, does
I
it?
ain't got time to go into that deep dive.
Yeah, we can't dive.
We're
I
only
was
on.
helping to sell the thing.
Oh boy, I see the next one already.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the next one's a favourite.
The next one's already been done on Rebrickable. I've already had
Sarah's
friends
really
that have
upset
already
about
built
this
it.
one.
It has indeed, actually.
We took the instructions down and we didn't buy it. We bought the Technic set purely to buy this, and then the instructions had to be pulled because he put it into a
Yeah,
idea
exactly. So I'm really bummed out about it. I have this Lieber set and no instructions for Johnny number 5.
Well, somebody have them that can send you them there.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
I know someone who's got them.
Yeah,
That's
maybe. And if they want to do that, they totally can. I'm happy also to give the original creator like money or a donation or something because I want to pay for them, but you know.
Because I can't see this getting made.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They could do it, but
I like it, but
I
if
do.
it's going to cost
I
the
do
same
too.
as the Liber, I'm not buying it.
I love the films, but I just can't see that they're doing it. I don't know why.
the Rebrickable model is very cool. The videos that we've seen on it, it's a cool set, but yeah, it kind of already exists. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see it's more blue than the Liebherr pieces, which are black and gray. But
Yeah, I was going to say that I do know someone who has actually built the rebrickable of this, and it they've definitely added the blue to it, which the straight rebrickable one was more just the grey and the white. I didn't realize that actually that it's the designer that did the rebrickable one, so that makes more sense now.
Yeah, I know someone who bought the instructions literally the day or the week before it disappeared.
Lucky.
And no, he says the model's really cool as well. So.
Yeah, it is really cool.
Good stuff. All right, let's move on to the next one. Everyone seems to love that one. That's a good one. Kind of pulls on a few heartstrings. I'm not quite sure what this one pulls on.
Massive space nerd right here.
Very.
I am all over this. This is so topical right now. So the James Webb Space Telescope just launched.
Of course.
Yeah, so it launched on Christmas Day. It is going to a far orbit called a Lagrange point. I'll send you a link if you want to learn more about that. There is, but it's designed to complement the Hubble telescope, which is now coming up to retirement age. But it is, like 1,000 times more in depth than the Hubble telescope, and it will actually be able to see back to when the initial creation of the universe happened. So it will actually be able to image that far. It can see that far away that it can detect light and image from when the initial, Big Bang and everything happened and the initial creation of the galaxy and stuff. So yeah, it is really cool. And the model is actually really cool. And I know Carrie and Ian were saying that's just it looked like a whole bunch of grey plates sort of stacked on there. But I would be curious to see if this actually folds like the telescope does. Because when it launched, it was actually all folded up like a tulip almost. And now that it's launched, it's actually gone through a whole sequence of unfolding activities, and NASA's been that's the hashtag they've been using. It's called Unfold the Universe, because that's what that's what they're hoping to achieve by.
They're going to set off Independence Day.
Yeah, there you go. But like, for example, I don't know if any of you got the shuttle Discovery and had these images that were from the Hubble. We're going to be able to get things like that, but
it looks like one of BrickScene's intros.
Yeah, we're going to be able to get things like that in a much greater detail from the James Webb telescope. So it's going to take about 6 months before it's actually operational, because of so they've just finished unfolding. They're now starting on calibrating all those gold mirrors. And yeah, it's incredible. So very topical, and very awesome. So I would hope that one gets through.
Snowlaina, then in a nutshell, can it take a good selfie?
Probably it can take a great selfie. You would freeze to death though, because it operates at some ridiculous temperature. That's what all those grey layers are. They're actually shields, heat shields, because the actual telescope itself, that the gold part faces away from the sun. So the grey plates are actually silver foil heat shields that protect the telescope equipment from the heat of the sun. So it's always facing away from the sun, that telescope. So it's amazing. You should look it up.
I know it was 10 years behind, wasn't it, on schedule, the project?
It's been 20 years in development, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of development. Anyway, wow, we know a lot more about this. There's me thinking it was something to do with like bumblebees or something like that. Little do I know. I'm only kidding. It's amazing. I too love stuff on space, and we've still got some more to come on space, folks. So don't go away. The final frontier is almost here. Now, this particular one I love, but I think this would be an awesome gift with purchase. What do you lot think about this?
Yep. Agree.
Is that a brown brick separator?
It's an orange brick.
I think they're tinted windows. I think it's just tinted glass.
Oh.
Can you imagine if it was brown and it broke trying to get a piece off? That'd be hilarious.
A brittle brown brick separator. That would just be like.
Yeah, exactly.
The dark red.
Oh, the irony.
That'd be very meta.
I do. I think it would be a good gift for purchase. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I reckon honestly, I reckon that they could take this and just say, do you know what? We're going to use it as a Lego Ideas gift with purchase. We've got Not That Sam Smith in the house. Good to see you, dude.
It's an interesting one in it because you start thinking about things. If they carried on with the Bricklink Designer, this would probably do well on Bricklink Designer as well.
Well, do you know what? This is another thing. It's almost like a sub thing, isn't it, for this? Because the ones that don't get made, potentially, they will get made. They'll be made into the Bricklink Designer thing. So, who knows?
Second chance, isn't it?
Anyone who's just popped in, please, by all means, do us a little favour. Check out the description below for all the peeps in the panel tonight. You'll find all their details down there. You'll always find them all on Instagram, folks. They're all over the place on that. They really are, especially the likes of Snowlaina and Lady McBrick. And you know what? While you're down there, do us a little favour. Give us a thumbs up so people know that we're actually here alive and kicking on this live stream. Now, this is an interesting one because it's an actual working Rubik's Cube. What do we think about this one then, guys?
You can just take the
Is
tiles
it
off.
really working?
Yeah,
it should work.
You can just
it does work.
Cheat and take the tiles off. So
If they make a Rubik's Cube, do they have to get the permission of the Rubik's people?
Yeah, they would have to license this with the Rubik's company.
Hmm.
And Lego being so particular about stability and parts being proper, I would say this will probably maybe not hold up after extensive use, and then they would decide to osprey this project.
I like that.
Osprey.
But it's pretty cool.
That's it. That's a good point, Craig. Actually, you could just take the tiles off and rearrange them, which is what I used to do with the stickers on a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. But a lot easier with this.
That's what No Lag did a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it, Si?
Yeah, he just took the bloody thing apart bit by bit. It's been with a handful of these things. I was like, oh god.
Okay. Yeah, this one I'm kind of a bit like, oh, another one. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I
like
really
the
like
shirt,
well.
but I've had enough of the sitcom ones now.
Yeah.
That sitcom tower will be huge.
Yeah. I've never
they
seen
could
this.
acknowledge this one. The designers are a fan. They put an Easter egg in the police station modular.
They did, yeah.
That was referencing Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But yeah, we're seeing a little bit too much of these right now. It's a little bit out of control.
It's a bit like Castle. We seem to be getting never-ending castles.
You can never have enough castle.
Don't accept people, Greg.
Well, we've got quite a funny one coming up soon.
Not for me, that one, sorry. Even though I like
it doesn't do anything for me. Now,
I love this one.
I love this one as well.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
I think everyone's got something to say about this. So, Richard, tell us a little bit about what you think about it, because I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I really do.
It does remind me of something you'd see in a real posh part of London. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is. I really like it. I don't care that it's for the steampunk aspect of it, you know, that little vehicle that goes with it. But as a building, I don't know. It looks like something you'd see in Kew Gardens or something like that, you know?
Yeah, very Regent, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Extraordinary League of Gentlemen as well, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. I can appreciate, you know, the whole steampunk thing, but just as a building, yeah, I'd absolutely.
Oh, yeah, you could take the other stuff off, couldn't you?
Golden octopus.
Yeah, it could be like a secret organization, the Golden Octopus.
He's so cool. I want that.
I think it's a
That
gorgeous
is quite cool. Good spot, Sarah.
That's awesome.
I just love all the different colors, the different textures they've used. I love the vehicles as well.
The use of that canopy piece on the building on the left-hand side as well.
Yeah, I like that. Doesn't it open up as well? Isn't there something on the inside that looks really cool?
It opens up like that. So it opens up, the middle bit stays in the middle, and then the two open left and right, if you know what I mean, to separate. But the one with the arch actually opens up so you can get into it. Not physically, just your hand.
It's another one that would, if it got to Bricklink Designer, we'd be all over it, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I love it. I think
that may be
100%, man. I would definitely buy that. That's like a day one purchase. I just think it's gorgeous. Everyone would love to live in a house like that. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
And we all deserve it as well, folks. We really do.
Yes.
Okay, should we go to the next one?
So pretty.
Okay, from something very pretty to something very basic. Yet, in its own way, I think it's still very beautiful.
It's almost like Fabuland, isn't it? A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't
What
get
is
it.
it
What's-
based
is
on?
it meant to? Is it based on anything?
Yeah.
Pumpkin House?
It's Moomin, right?
Moomin.
I don't
Moomin.
know.
Moomin.
It has a pumpkin
It's
though.
this Finnish cartoon kids thing. So I don't know why they don't actually show Moomin and his friends, but
I feel like there should be a windmill on top of this.
there
It
should
looks like a windmill, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cute.
I really like it.
Yeah, I like it for its basicness. I mean, it would be quite a cheap set, folks, because they're very basic pieces, aren't they? Really, the whole thing. But I always found the Moomins quite dark. Like, I never really got to the bottom of the story about the Moomins. But it's interesting anyway, nonetheless, because I think it's quite Northern European kind of, nursery rhyme sort of stuff. So, Mike, do you know anything too much about the Moomins at all?
No, I just know it's like a Finnish cartoon / book series, I believe.
Yeah.
I would say maybe with their connection being Scandinavian as well, they could go for this. I can see this idea being licensed, but then they would completely redesign this, and it doesn't look at all like this more simplistic build. But
Yeah.
and I think that the fan designer is Japanese, which I believe it's actually pretty popular in Japan, Moomin. So yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Pretty
Interesting.
license.
I can't see this one getting made, unfortunately.
No, I can't either. But there's something quite nice about it. I don't know. It's just it's as odd as it is. It's kind of pleasing on the eye. I think that's maybe because it's just the three primary colors being red, white, and blue.
But do we honestly think this has got to 10,000 without some sort of push from somewhere? I just can't see it being.
Does it turn into a rocket?
Yeah, it doesn't transform. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
got a
just
bit of
don't leave
Optimus
it
Prime
flat,
about it.
yeah.
It's got a bit of that Emmett style house, hasn't it? Emmett's house.
Oh, yeah.
But I just can't see it selling all around the world. Do you know what I mean? Like it might be popular in Northern Europe, but is it going to be popular in the States? Is it going to be popular in Australasia, the UK?
Yeah, like I've never heard of it. So
No.
Yeah, I had to Google it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so I can't.
We've been to Finland.
For that
so
reason alone,
we
I'm
stop.
out.
Didn't I buy you some stuff? Some Moomin
Yeah.
rock or something?
Said like a true dragon there, Richard.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right, cool. So people, this seems to be quite a divisive one. People either seem to like it or they're not really digging it. So should we pop to the next one? Now this is a funny one. This is like, I mean, like if you lived in this castle, I wouldn't feel particularly safe because you could probably jump the walls because it's a bit short, isn't it?
well, like I'm 6'1". I feel like I'd hit my head just walking through the door on that one.
You're
So,
6'1".
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Oh my god, that's amazing. That's absolutely fabulous.
Magic
that
of the
really is.
internet, right?
Yeah.
I know, right? That's like model tall. That's awesome.
Yeah, you're probably the tallest one on the panel. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so Snowlaina, what do you reckon about this particular castle then? Is it a bit stumpy, do you think?
Yeah. Look, I love castles, but that's really quite stumpy and strange. But I feel like it's. I just saw Mark's comment about the use of the shields on it. I feel like there's an excessive amount of shields on there.
That was the first thing I noticed as well. I agree with you there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think with a set, you shouldn't actually look at it and go, "Oh my god, there's loads of shields." They should blend in.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of Nexonite shield everywhere.
The
Yeah.
medieval
I
shield
they're
headquarters.
I love that. That's awesome. But I think they're trying to make it too castle-y as well. It's like, do you know what I mean? They're trying to artificially make it look run down. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's
don't
like
like
a.
Don't like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Sorry.
All right, we'll move on then.
You know, we've got a politician here who says that I don't like it.
No, really?
You said that to Djokovic.
Nobody. Oh yeah, nobody likes him. No,
Djokovic.
Yeah, no backs. He's doing the hokey pokey at the moment. He's in, he's out, he's in, he's out.
He's out at the moment, isn't he?
He's out at the moment, yeah.
Hey, Mitch, I was wondering, it wasn't you that gave him you did do the checkup on him, did you?
What checkup on what?
On Djokovic to get into Australia.
He got the permissions. He got the permissions.
Oh,
Nobody knows where he got the permissions from, but he
Because
got
he
the
lied.
Yeah.
He lied because the whole thing about him going and meeting some politician or something, apparently when he was like the day after he tested positive.
His story is unraveling like a knitted bikini.
Yeah.
It's just
5 days before he travelled to Australia, he was having a party with Boris and Prince Andrew.
Oh God.
Love it.
This one I'd buy straight away again as well.
For the city, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
This honestly, don't we, folks? We need some sort of record store.
It's just sort of an old school sort of feel to it. Reminds me of that movie. What is it? High Fidelity? Is that the movie?
No, there's another one, Empire Records as well, isn't there?
Empire Records, yeah.
I'm thinking of that movie, High Fidelity. I'm sure it's called that.
Sorry,
but it also reminds me inside Empire Records.
Yeah, but I started the story.
I mean, yeah, and I mean,
it's his story. Let him have it. Jesus.
My story, my rules. Okay.
I like this building because it gives me vibes of Rose Apothecary from Schitt's Creek, but with a few modifications, you can make it into the Rose Apothecary. And that's SCHITTS.
Yeah.
It's a TV show. It's Canadian. It's amazing.
She's making it up, lads.
It's your accent, Snowlaina. I love records.
Just get Sai to say it, and then it'll be fine.
No, don't get Sai to say it.
Don't get Sai to say it. That's a mistake.
In Ireland, listen. In Ireland, we call it Shites Creek.
I told you shouldn't have got him to say it.
No. Never let Sai talk about parts of his own body. So, Sai, you love records. Would you buy this?
Yep. Absolutely, in a heartbeat. I think it's
me too,
awesome.
Me too.
Sarah, it reminds me of downtown kind of America, somewhere in America.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you could go in there and buy like old video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me. I feel like you could put a sniper in the top window. Just me.
Oh my!
Wow, that escalated.
Wow.
Too soon.
What's he like, eh? Yeah. It's just can I just say this as well? It actually looks like it's got a decent tree. Yeah,
it's a lovely tree. I love that tree, and it's got a newsstand. I know how much Carrie loves a newsstand.
On a serious note, though, it's just a clever use of colours as well that a lot of people don't do when they're doing these designs. That blue against all that masonry brick just works. We instantly all recognise it somewhere from TV or film, don't we?
Yeah,
I love the traffic light as well.
I love it. I love the finish along the top. I love the peak at the top as well on the roof. That looks wicked. I love it. I love everything. The tree looks phenomenal. Yeah, best tree I've seen in ages, folks. It really is.
Oh, it's actually called Downtown Records.
Just as you described it, Si.
Yeah,
he's even got him writing on the board with the chalk. Look,
yeah,
that's really
good
detail.
If Lego don't make this, right? Because let's face it, they don't really do modulars, do they? Even though everyone wants them to for Lego ideas. Give it to the Bricklink designer program. I'd buy it in a heartbeat, and I think a lot of people would. They easily sell 10,000. Easy.
Absolutely.
All right, Craig, you want to move us along?
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, we've done an orchid recently, though.
I thought they were going to do one in May or something.
I thought that they were, but it's still pretty though.
It's still pretty. I like the Lego
Yeah,
box
there's
at the
a
bottom.
one coming out, isn't there?
I don't often say this, but it's a very good choice of font as well.
Yeah,
it's a good font.
Just adding my little art.
I like the base it comes into.
Yeah,
like a Lego brick.
I just think you could put a sniper in the top petal. You know
Craig, I got what's this sniper thing you going on about?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay. What's he
I'd watch you back if I were you, Greg. Watch out in the garden where your cabin is.
Now I know you're into your trees, Snowlaina, judging by you still got the Christmas tree up. Oh, sorry, I mean you got it up early for this year.
Yeah, it's early for 2022. I think
it's early for 2022.
It just looks like my 2021 tree.
Indeed, I know, similar. You should just rotate it a little bit. You know what I mean? What's your take on the orchids? Do you like orchids as well?
I do. I think this is really pretty. But I did hear someone say that it was getting that we're getting an orchid or something. I don't know, but I like the flower bouquet. I'm not a huge fan of the bird of paradise, but I like the flower bouquet. I like the roses. This is really pretty as well, so I like it.
It is pretty. Nicole, if your other half came home one day and said, "There you go," what would you think about it? Would you say thanks, or would you say, "What's all that about? I want real ones"?
No, on the contrary, I would love that one because real ones I kill in a heartbeat. So.
And that's the way she says it.
She gets the sniper on them, and they.
I will kill it.
Yeah.
I will kill it. Yeah.
Was there?
I will kill it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of nice. It's pretty. Craigster. Okay, Snowlaina. Seeing as you're the kind of rocketeer amongst us.
Yes, the Soyuz.
Soyuz
rocket.
You like it?
Look, it's ugly. No,
it's got big thrusters though. It's got big thrusters, isn't it?
I would much have preferred if they had have done a SpaceX, a Falcon 9 with a Falcon 9 with the Dragon capsule on top. That would have been. That's also in ideas. So the Soyuz is just ugly and old and Russian and just. Ugh. Yeah. Not a fan.
All right.
Niet.
Sarah, I don't think I can't recall you ever doing any sort of space sort of thing. Does this do anything for you?
This one particularly, I feel kind of neutral about it, but I do really like the space sets though. I actually do have all of the recent ones. It's just not something I've really talked about, but I do have them all, and I think that they're really nice and beautiful sets. But this one, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe
the Saturn V is better.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't have any little astronaut guys.
Because no one wants to go with Russia anymore.
Yeah, true. Mind you, this time of year, no one really wants to go to Russia. It's freezing over there all the time. It is. Craigster, what do you reckon about this one?
Nah, don't like it.
You don't like it? Not a fan? All right.
Meanwhile, the designer's like watching and they're like crying. Yeah. Everyone's like, eh.
They're not, because it got to 10,000, which is more than any like those lot can say in it. So
that's true.
Yeah.
So we've got Lego Ghibli, whatever that is.
I mean, that is a good likeness of me, the grey one.
I mean, this is amazing, but again, Ghibli is notorious for licensing. They would never give their license away to Lego, but Sarah and I, we've watched all these movies, and they picked a really good section of all the different movies that I see here. I see Spirited Away, Totoro, House Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky. It won't get made.
Yeah, I like parts of it. I don't really know nothing about Ghibli, to be honest. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Richard, you got any thoughts on this?
Sounds like the bits of the chicken that you throw away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what happens when Greg gets out of the bath, isn't it?
No, I don't know the.
Leave my Ghibli's out of this, Craig.
It's like the Disney of Japan. Right. They've made a lot of animated movies in the 80s and 90s, and.
I mean, I know Spirited Away, but I don't know anything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Steamboat Ghibli. Helena, you're very very quiet about this one. You not really doesn't really do much for you.
I don't know what it is. So
yeah, I got to be honest. I've got no idea what that is in the background. Is that a fish or is it a? I just don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest. But it's
in the background. Where in the background?
The one you got
The floating one.
No, not the one on the far right. The one that's it.
Oh, this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's Howl's
Moving
Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
see
a
how you saw it was a
ping-pong,
fish, though.
It's like
we
a
know exactly what
ping-pong
it is. Everyone else is going, what?
cat
the
thing that moves. It's I mean, the movies are all on Netflix. I mean, you don't do yourself a disservice on watching some of these movies. They're really good. But
Yeah, they are really brilliant.
I'm definitely going to check them out because I've never heard of it.
Have you
and
not seen
anything that's
Spirited
cool.
Away?
I've never heard of Ghibli. No.
They're
So I
very
haven't heard of
whimsical and nice
Never heard of it.
movies. Yeah.
Never
The
heard
film
of it.
Spirited Away won Oscar, didn't it?
yep, it did.
If it doesn't have monsters or superheroes, I probably wouldn't. I know. I've heard of Spirited Away. I always thought it had something to do with horses.
Kind of does to a degree, so you should watch it.
Horses.
Si.
I was right. Oh my God.
I'll do that, Aaron. I'll definitely get into a bit of Ghibli, which sounds a bit weird.
Don't say it like that. Do not say it like that.
Anyway, on that note, let's
Completely
move along.
something else down south. That
Yeah, whatever you do, folks, don't eat Ghiblis.
Making me feel hungry though.
oh,
And I don't know what it means. It just reminds me of jelly or something. I don't know.
yeah, it's more inners, I think. That so.
Yeah. All right, come in, Craig. So scroll along. Let's talk
Yaga.
Ghibli.
We all know about Baba Yaga because we've all watched Ant-Man.
Or John Wick.
I haven't.
No, I don't really know a lot about this, but this one's been on
I don't
before.
know what this one is either.
I mean, to me, it's a walking
Resubmitted
stick, you
because,
know?
they had to resubmit it because there were some issues with the original one, which I believe showed body parts.
Dismembered
It wasn't very
body
proper. I don't know if anybody noticed that before, but
Yeah. But yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp. He thinks Ghost is Baba Yaga. Gets all scared. It's funny. It's an ancient tale, a bit like Hansel and Gretel and all that sort of stuff. They actually do it in similar sort of thing in The Witcher season 2 with the house in the woods, the evil spirit. So I take it none of you like that then.
Wouldn't have a clue.
It's kind of interesting, but I don't know anything
Haven't-
about it. So
I haven't watched The Witcher either, so I don't know.
yeah,
Oh, what is wrong with you all?
yeah, you have to watch this.
Damn it. Witcher is awesome.
oh my god, look at this!
I love this one.
That's cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would actually look really good next to that steampunk one, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what's another thing about what's good about this though as well is the fact that if you haven't got a lot of room for a train station, because they do tend to be quite big, and you've got modular layout, it'll fit perfectly.
This is really pretty. I like how it's. I like angles and things that aren't. So I like plants. I like angles, and I like things that aren't just. Things. I like things that are a little bit different. Yeah, my cat likes it too.
Very
And-
vocal about it. Like, it's
yeah,
cool.
and I love the fact that it's got the 3 different components to it. I love the curve of the roof. Another newsstand there for Carrie. This is just really pretty. I like it.
I like the slight angle as well. I think that's pretty intelligent.
It's kind of like
nice.
the boutique hotel, right? It also has the angle but flipped.
But yeah, it's nicer. Yeah. It's really
Cool.
nice.
I like this one. Nice.
It's a good one.
It's a really good one. Love
A lot
that.
of detail inside as well.
Okay.
I think this one, I really like if you saw this as a mock, you'd be like, yeah, this is brilliant. But for this, does it not need a bit more colour for pirates? Or is it just me?
Yeah.
Color.
Yeah, it might be because it's got a black background, so it kind of looks. It doesn't really pop as well as it should. It's clever though. It is a clever construction, but there's a lot in there. I mean, that's getting near to the 3,000 parts usage, isn't it?
If it was white instead of grey, I think it would look a lot better.
Need some more palm trees.
And have some off the boutique hotel.
Brickapick says my cats are now trying to get into the TV.
Sorry.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
cute. Happy birthday for tomorrow as well, Bricky TY.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else? No one? Getting bored of this?
Yeah.
I think it will look amazing in the flesh. but probably not as amazing as the flesh as Sayo Connor. Let's face it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this looks
I
good.
love this one.
Yeah,
No,
this has got colour in it.
uh,
That's why.
You
You
too,
love this
Si.
one.
Hello, I love you too, Si.
Hey.
But
This guy's good.
no, I like this one. This is like the mountain windmill that was in the Bricklink
Oh,
Designer
yeah.
program in round 2. So I've ordered that one. And this is really pretty. I like this too.
Yeah, this
Oh yeah.
Master Roo at the bottom there.
Yeah, this guy is really good. He designs this stuff. He's a guy that always pops up on this Lego Ideas platform. It's awesome. Like I don't. It's not my thing at all, but I appreciate it, and I know this guy's got a lot of good skills behind him. What do you reckon of this one, Rich? Does it float your boat at all?
I like it, but I wouldn't buy it. Again, it's too similar to that medieval blacksmith. I just don't see it getting made.
Good point.
Next year, maybe, but if it comes out sort of in the next 6 months, I don't think it'll be that popular.
I was looking on ideas. Did we skip the Pirate Tavern?
We haven't skipped anything yet, Sky.
I think you might have blinked it. Blinked
Oh,
it. Missed it.
Okay. I mean, I was
Talk about that one.
no one likes that, no?
No one. I think it's nice. I just got nowhere I would ever particularly put it. What do you think about it, Sky?
I like it, but exactly like you, I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. I think it's a bit higgledy-piggledy as well.
You wouldn't want to live in that house, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
It's not square. It's like it's falling down now. But yeah, this one is just magical.
It looks really cool. I like the what they've done with it and all that sort of stuff. But I can't see me fitting it anywhere. Into my city or even putting on a shelf anywhere. I can't see where I'd want to display it, to be honest.
Yeah, the guy's got skills, but that doesn't do
Absolute skills. But if you were to ask me if I was to take that or the medieval blacksmith, because to me they look quite similar, I would take the medieval blacksmith all day long.
Yeah.
You've seen Cabbage's comment.
Hey, Trevor.
It's this Moomin house up in Rushes. Yeah. It kind of ends up looking like a bit of a shed. You think, where's even the blue gone?
Followed by Matt's comment.
There is something very alternative coming up, and I got to admit, I would love to have it for my city. But anyway, we'll come to it in a minute. Should we move on, Craigster?
Yeah, just followed by Matt's comment that was perfect timing towards Cabbage's one as well.
Matt's being interesting.
No, not that one.
The next one.
Right, after you've looked at the Swiss Castle. Now, Craigster.
A train.
You're a bit of a big boy. What do you reckon?
It reminds me of you, Greg.
Well, folding in half, maybe. Yeah. What do you reckon about this set? I love this train. I really do. This is one of my favorite trains when I was growing up, and I think Lego, as Tommy C. Bricks would say, we need more steam trains in Lego. What do you think about this one, Craig?
I would like him to do this one because it's one of the things that I always threaten to try and build trains, but it'd be nice to have a set because I don't have the Emerald Knight, just so that you could learn the way to do all this stuff and all these bits here and gubbins. But it is a nice train. I take it it's an American icon. This train, is it? With it being
Sarah might know a little bit about it. Sorry, Sarah, I don't mean to pick on you being American, but do you know much about Big Boy?
I don't actually know that much about trains.
Union Pacific.
But this train does look really cool, in my opinion, and it reminds me a lot of the Crocodile, which I wish kind of that I had gotten that one.
Yeah, that's a lovely set. I got to be honest, Sarah, I hated that set when it came out, and then when I saw it in the flesh, I was like, oh my god, I got to have it.
I had the same experience. Yeah.
Can you still get it?
Retired it. It's retired.
I think it's gone. Yeah.
Brickscene, what do you reckon about this then?
I'd buy that straight away. And if it's on one of those, it looks like a plinth sort of style display for the tracks there as well, like the crocodile. I'd have that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Si, do you like a big boy?
Oh, I love a big boy. I love a big boy. This train is awesome. Again, like Rich, I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
Hold on.
And
hold that thought, Si. Look, we've got a bit of flexing going on here.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me change my camera. There we go.
Like Silent Bob and Jay just suddenly strikes.
Oh,
doesn't he?
nice.
great.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah. This is the prize you could have won, Sarah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And what's really interesting about this is that on the end here, you can disconnect it real easily. So I think that's just in case Lego decides to make more like this, more train displays. So they could easily do that with this set.
Yeah, do iconic trains. I mean, that's a good theme, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd definitely buy the big boy, though. It's great.
Yeah, I love it. Thanks for getting that out, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
And the train.
And the train. Sorry, mate. What was you saying? In not too much, maybe in about a month's time, I think it's a few weeks or something like that. The next transatlantic live stream, folks, I'm actually going to be building the Hogwarts Express with my good friend Brandon, aka Brick Hive. So tune in for that, which is going to be my first ever. I think it's my first. Well, it's not actually my first actual ever train. I did that. There was a good gift with purchase came a couple of years ago, wasn't it? The black and red one. So look out for that. But Si, what do you reckon about this? Because I know you built an absolute amazing steam train on the backlog recently over Christmas. So what do you reckon about this one, dude?
I think it's brilliant. It's a masterpiece, and I agree with Craig as well. It'd be cool to learn how to, build this and check out the techniques and everything. But yeah, I really like trains. I've got a lot of the trains, and I like that a lot. Really like that. Yeah.
Wicked. Okay. Well, we seem to like that one. Big Boy's definitely gone down.
I must build my crocodile. It's nice.
Yeah, I might rebuild mine as well, actually. We'll do a stream, mate, Craig.
Yeah, cool.
Wait, what about me? I got my one as well.
Oh, I thought you'd built yours.
No.
Yeah,
Half the things I buy.
A three-way crocodile.
Yeah. Three-way with a crocodile.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the title of the stream.
Crocodile three-way. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm scared to ask what that means, folks. I'll Google
Means a different thing in Australia, I'm sure.
I know, right?
Definitely a different one in Germany.
What's that? What's crocodile in German?
No. My thoughts were just still lingering.
Is she going on about a ring again?
She's always going on about a ring.
No.
You are, Nicole. It's all about your ring tonight.
An obsession of ring.
Yes, yeah. Anyway, enough of that shenanigans. We've got the lovely Naomi out there. She's come to say hello.
Hi, Naomi.
Hi, Naomi.
Not having to rush off to bed tonight, are you? Don't bang the table. What do you think to that one?
Oh, hold on.
It is. I mean, I don't like this sort of stuff, but that is so nice.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd put that in my city.
Me too, yeah.
Oh, what? Seriously?
I'd put that next door to the Bookshop modular.
I like that green wizard hat. Or gnome or whatever that is. It's cool.
I think he's like an apprentice wizard. I think that's a nice way of looking at him, Sarah.
I like his hat.
Yeah. I'd like a hat like that.
Right?
So
imagine if you wore that out in public.
I could wear an orange one of them, Greg.
Yeah. I'd wear one of them in a big ginger beard. It'd be nice.
Yeah,
orange one with a white stripe you could wear. I'd happily put it there.
Yeah, I'll go and stand in the middle of the M25, will I? It's that cheeky little laugh. We haven't seen your boyfriend tonight, Naomi. Si, is he falling asleep?
I haven't seen him actually either. I don't know where he is.
It's parenting skills.
He's playing Fortnite probably.
No, Lorraine's minding him. I don't know. I can't. Well, let me see if I can hear him shouting at anybody. No, I don't think he's playing Fortnite. He could be asleep.
He's not shouting at anyone.
He's usually telling other 8-year-olds, "Shut up, get him, flank."
Naomi, are you building any Lego this weekend?
Yes. You've got the elephant thingy to finish off and the friends' apartments, but you'll only build when Mum builds, won't you?
Yeah.
So yeah. You're in a very silly mood. That means you're tired.
Yeah.
Right, we need to move this one on.
All right, we'll move it on. But firstly, I think before we get to Asterix and the Ghoul, which I don't think this one's okay, sort of thing I'd build. But our good friend BrickScene has to depart the shores of the United Kingdom for. Well, actually, is it warm over there at the moment, BrickScene? Oh, hold on a minute. Look, that's what the sun looks like. Folks.
I'm gonna burn if I step 3 feet to the right, I'll burn. So no, yeah, it's pretty hot here today. Yeah.
He's not a vampire, folks. He's just ginger.
Yeah.
Same effect, same end result.
Well, anyway, dude, look, good to see you. Are you going to be streaming on Sunday?
Yep. I'll do Sunday morning, my time, so it'll be Sunday night your time. I'm still working on the same video I was working on last week, so hopefully I'll get that out today.
Cool.
At some point, but yeah.
And are you going to be? How can I put it? Giving us some more city action.
Yeah, maybe if I get these buildings finished, then maybe it might warrant an update. I'm not going to be the kind of person that will give you a video every time I literally move a modular 3 centimeters to the right. Something significant will have to happen in my city for me to make an update, but yeah, maybe we'll have enough. I'm buying another table today, so I'm not buying it, I'm picking it up for free, so that's another.
Oh yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, should be good.
All right. Well, lovely to see you, mate. I look forward to your stream on Sunday. I'll be all there prepared with stickers. Good to see you, man. Look after yourself.
You take care of yourselves. Cheers, guys.
See you later, Rich.
Bye.
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 Take care, Richard. We've got a guest in the house, folks. This is Naomi's boyfriend. Officially.
Hi.
Hey,
Lag.
Where were you?
He's combed his hair for Naomi.
We're playing Minecraft. I thought it was Spider-Man. I saw Minecraft. That's why there was no shouting. Flank! Get the gun!
Actually, I take my phone. So that why I don't have to be shouting anymore. I just have to be talking to my because I understand.
Yes, exactly. Because when he plays Fortnite, he shouts and screams, and it's like you can hear him in the other end of the house. And it's like,
yes, now I understand.
And now he's learned to just talk normally because that's what a mic is. You talk normally into a mic. You don't have to shout over to England to hear your friends over there playing Fortnite.
Oh, you can tell Connor then because he's 13 and still shouts down the blooming microphone.
Isn't it bloody crazy? I don't know. It's because they see people on YouTube playing games, and they are very active and stuff because they have to be entertaining. And then these come along and go, "Oh my god, you killed me!" It's like, "Oh Jesus, shut up!" You get excited, don't you? Yeah. Look, Ty says hi. Say hi, Ty.
Hi, Ty.
Say you rock. And look, Naomi's up there because she has live written across her face. Oh no, where's she going to? She is. That's Sarah up there. Say hi to Sarah. There's Naomi. Look.
Hi, Naomi.
Say hi.
Hi.
And say hi, Craig.
Craig.
Tell Craig he looks lovely.
Craig, you look lovely.
Nobody can say that with a straight face.
Sarah's there. Say hi to Sarah and Mike.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Hi, Nolig.
Let's say hi, Snowlaina.
Hi, Snowlaina.
Hello, Nolik.
And say hi to Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Hi, Greg.
The lovely Greg. And say hi to Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hello.
Jay, look, there's Jay's hand. Look, there's Jay. We saw Jay. Isn't he lovely?
Yeah.
Beautiful man. Okay, you sit by and say smell you later to everybody. See you later.
Smell you later.
Bye. Have fun with your games.
Sarah said have fun with your games. He said thank you. Oh, and
Right.
Mark said hi as well. He said hi, Mark. Asterix, yes. I'll take over. Asterix. So what do you guys think about Asterix?
He's on mute.
I was on mute. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me. This at all. It looks like it looks like a cartoon version of Thor. That's it. Really.
It's true. It's true.
Nicole, do you like a bit of Asterix?
In general, yes, but not the module. It looks plain, and I imagine that we only get a 6-side wide structure. I'm rather into modular buildings, and facades don't really appeal to me.
Yeah, it's not do too much for me. Well, Mikey, are you mic'd up? I'd be interested to know what you think, because
Me?
Because you're Mikey, because you're in that kind of neck of the woods, aren't you?
Yeah, I believe it's Belgian, right? Belgian. Asterix came from Belgium.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched some of the cartoons when I was growing up. It's pretty cool. I just don't know how relevant this still is today. But they also did Flintstones, to be honest. So I could see this get made. Probably cheap to get the license, but again, doesn't have the best appeal. I think Smurfs would probably be a better choice, but
yeah, actually, do you know what? Talking to Smurfs, actually not talking to Smurfs at all, really. There's the Dwarfs, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There is still a set that is under review, isn't there? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
It's pretty cool. Didn't know that.
Shall we move this one along, Craig?
Yes, boss.
Oh, this is the Captain Mutant one, Stargate. Craig, you're a Stargate fan, aren't you?
I am.
What do you think of this, and do you think it could be made? Because I don't know anything about Stargate.
I don't know, to be fair. I really want it to, because I definitely get it. But whether it will or not, I don't know. But it's really well done.
Yeah, it does look good. What is the element that's in the middle of all that?
I think that's a render.
Oh, okay. I see.
I think
Anyone
that's called
else?
the magic of the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a big Stargate fan, but I don't know, just not really feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can appreciate it. It's but it is what it is. That is what Stargate kind of looks like. So it's a good rendition of that. Let's go to the next one, Craigster.
That one would be a good price. That's another thing.
That would be good. I quite like this one. This would look good next door to the downtown diner. What do you reckon about this one? I was going to ask Si. But what about you, Snowlaina? You got any thoughts on this?
I'm here,
do you like burgers?
Look, I love a bit of McDonald's, or Maccas as we call it here.
Knackers?
But
You call them?
yeah,
Why are they called knackers?
no, Maccas.
Sorry,
Maccas.
knackers.
Wow.
Them in your bun.
But yeah, I'm not really a fan of this one. I don't really like the downtown diner either. That's not really my vibe, architecture wise. So it's not really my thing. But yeah, that's me for that one.
Yeah. What about you, Si? You like a McDonald's, don't you, mate?
Oh, I do, yes. And I do like this as well. I think it looks pretty cool. I missed out on the Stargate one. I buy the Stargate one in a second. But yeah, this one is really cool. I like this a lot. I like the design. It's very American, and I like that.
Yeah, I like that as well. It's very. Yeah. I think it would look amazing next to the diner. I would love it. I like the design. I don't know. It's just kind of fun, really. It's all right. Shall we move on to the next one, Craigster? I think we need to sort of speed up through these a little bit because there's quite a few. I don't know how many more we've got left to go.
27.
Oh, no, oh, good stuff. This is an interesting one because this is actually quite good. This is like lovely, but it's kind of one of those things you wouldn't want to wake up there one morning, would you? No. What do you reckon about this one, Lady McBrick? Does this bring back bad memories of having a caravan weekend away or something?
Oh, childhood memories. What can I say? No, just kidding. Oh my parents will kill me. I like it. It has a really nice vibe. I really think that I could imagine it in my city to be placed at the beach. I really like it.
Are we looking at the same thing?
Yeah. What, yeah, I mean, so you're saying you can appreciate it, the being there, sort of thing. You can appreciate the build, but you wouldn't necessarily want to be there.
But I would like to have it as part of my city.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. What about you, Craig? Though, would you have this in a city?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't really
No
go,
chance.
does it?
Because it's messy.
It is a bit.
It is
messy,
very junky, isn't it?
It's going to take up a lot of. It's going to take up a lot of space in the city, and it's not very tall or big. So
It's
Yes,
a bit
it-
Breaking
I agree.
Bad, Meth Lab kind of vibe. to it.
yeah,
I agree with you, Sam. It's a bit messy.
Somebody Britney Spears is going to burst out of there. Ain't she?
I think he thinks he is Britney Spears. But Britney Spears, more like. Sarah,
The spares.
yeah, the Spears.
What's that?
Sarah, you like the underdogs. No one seems to like this set. What about you? What do you think of it?
I kind of like it.
Well, Nicole likes it, but it reminds her of her
Yeah.
childhood for some reason, which I feel a bit scared about.
Aw.
Sarah's digging the Britney Spears Meth Lab vibe.
Yeah,
Obviously.
exactly.
There's our number one for the weekend.
I kind of feel like they could have like a tiger in the backyard or something. I mean, it
Oh
looks
my god, like a Tiger King.
it looks
Yeah,
yeah.
or zombies suddenly appearing on it as well.
It looks like some exotic animals or some snakes or something could be here. I don't know. It looks intriguing to me.
They need a
Okay.
Tiger King and Carol Baskin minifig to go with this one. There you go.
Snap, if you turn it around, it probably is a food one.
I'm thinking Rick Grimes could suddenly pop out. But
I like
Asparagus
all the
is.
junk piles too, like the junked car and all the junk laying around. It's kind of like I've never seen that in a Lego set before, actually.
that's the Speed Champions, though, isn't it? That one.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
That's definitely the Speed Champion. Just looked at mine on the shelf. It's identical.
Okay, so we've had the caravan of love then. Now, don't get me wrong, right? But is this not a bit military looking? I don't really know the background behind this. It's got NASA written on it, so I'm presuming Snowlaina knows
military.
everything there is to know about this.
I would
This-
buy this.
This reminds me of like Firefox.
Epic plane. Yeah, it was
yeah.
loosely based on the Lockheed Blackbird, wasn't it?
Yeah. What do you reckon about this one, Snowlaina? I mean, it looks like the Batmobile, but for the air.
This is sick. I love it.
Oh, sick! Blimey, she's
Sick.
well into this.
Like fully sick. I would buy this. Yeah.
I mean, come on, is no one else sitting there looking at that and thinking we'd turn it into the X-Jet?
What's the next
Oh,
gen?
yeah.
X-Men's
The X-Men.
Blackbird.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I've never heard of it. I've heard of EasyJet, but not that one.
No, X-Men. I've been Marvel.
Oh, Marvel. Yeah,
X-Men.
yeah. I get what you mean now. So I'm not the biggest X-Man fan. Good point though. It does really look like it.
Yeah, because they based it on the same plane. That's why.
Oh, okay. What do you reckon, Jay?
I think it's all right. Yeah, I don't know if
You're
I'd
stealing
buy
my
it. but-
lines.
Yeah, I quite like it. I think it's good. Lady McBrick, do you like a big bird?
Looks to me too military, like a drone.
NASA.
Yeah, it's definitely not a drone. It's definitely of a high speed jet. That's
That's
really
really
good
big
though.
scale, isn't it?
May I ask, Elena, why did NASA get hold of this plane? Because it's not like intergalactic or anything like that.
No, I think they were using it for they were using it for testing or something for I don't know what it was for, but yeah. There you go. Lester's got it. SR-71 was a spy plane with no weapons. Yeah.
It was
Yeah. And I know that this
Interesting.
this has something to do with the name that Elon Musk gave his kid as well. It feeds into the name that he gave his kid.
71.
Anyway, no, it's the precursor to the something or other, and I don't know.
I really like this. I'd buy this in a second as well. I like stealth planes. The B bombers are awesome. The new smaller jets are pretty cool as well. But
The Aurora.
don't forget, NASA were exploring the sea before they're exploring space. So it's not always intergalactic. But this is a beautiful, beautiful plane.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous. I do like it. So I must admit. I mean, that's so. Is it me? Or does that just look like it's super swishable?
Yeah.
Supersonic.
Supersonic.
Lego Danabot says she feels nostalgic looking at this. Reminds me of the Bros model rockets. Well, it's funny because this particular one makes me feel quite nostalgic as well, Danny. And this is the Gremlins, and I love this one.
The Christmas tree boy.
Yeah, what do you reckon, Si? Do you like a bit of Gremlins?
I do. And you know, I forgot that Gremlins was, I suppose you can class it as a Christmas movie, but like I was hoping they do something Gremlin-y. I don't know if they will be able to get away with doing it, but I'd buy this. Again, I buy most of these things, but I'd buy that in a second. It's awesome.
They did it in Dimensions, didn't they, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So it's already been, they already have a license for it, or a part of a license. I want to see what it looks inside. Oh my god, that's pretty cool. You get a minifigure dressed as a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
They strung the dog up as well, like in the film. Look,
yeah. My favorite part of that film is when they're in the bar. That was my favorite scenes from Gremlins. But it is a really good Christmas film. It's probably my favorite Christmas film. In fact, one of my favorite Christmas films is It's a Wonderful Life, and I think that's still yet to come.
When it came out, didn't everybody like rush to the shops and asking for a real life Gizmo? And people have to say no, they're not real.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, Gizmo was the original Grogu.
Yeah.
So
love him.
Yep. Okay, cool.
All right, we like that one, Craigster. So give it some scrolling action. Now, this, I think, right off the bat, is universally liked.
It's due a comeback, this, isn't it?
Has to be. Sarah, you got any thoughts on something Western?
I don't know, not really. You?
It used to be a big theme, right? Like the
Lotto,
Lotto,
it was.
Lotto. So
Exactly. It kind of is like a throwback. They could bring it back, but I don't know. I just feel like there are other things that are so much more popular nowadays. But I do like all the horses, and sort of like the rustic buildings are pretty cute.
Do you think it would be
a Native American situation that is probably not going to be a good idea for Lego? But sorry.
Unless you embrace it.
Because I know that that in the designer program. Yeah.
Go on,
I was
Nicole.
going to say in that Bricklink designer program, they pushed back the BrickQuest Studios.
Oh, that was because there was an accident, wasn't
Sorry,
it?
sorry, Nicole.
Oh, good. I just thought it would be in the line of thought for Lego, because they promote disabled, ATGB women, and if they reached out to the native community, they probably would embrace it as well, wouldn't they? It's just they can't do it on their own. If the community embraced it, it would be a good idea.
Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, I don't think we get enough Western stuff. I know Joshua from Beyond the Brick is really into Lego Western and stuff like that. Si, is there anything you've ever got into?
It wasn't around when I was getting into Lego, but I have a Lone Ranger sets, which is they have TPs and Native American people in it, and obviously it's from the movie. But I like it. I would get into Western if it came back. I know that they probably would have some kickback from people because of, again, the history.
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah. But I like it.
But then Castle, I mean, blimey, Castle's got some horrific history, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, blimey, folks, back in those days, it wasn't a bed of roses, believe me. But it's like everything, isn't it? Like
were you around back then?
Well, the thing is, like, it's a bit like what we said yesterday. The deeper you look into something, if you look hard enough, you'll find some kind of bad things in it. It just depends how much you want to kind of reflect life, I guess. Let's go to the next one then, Craigster, because time is of the essence. Okay.
Awesome.
this is one of the best Christmas films of all time, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm not really sure it could be made simply because of is how the story is wrapped around the fact that the guy who commits suicide and doesn't want to be remembered or anything like that. So I think the story is a bit of a tough one to get around, to be honest, to see through that. That said, I do think this is a wonderful build. Si, you love a modular. What do you reckon about this?
I think it's brilliant. It's really nice. I like the shape. I like the kind of bay window tower thing. Yeah, I think it's really nice. I like the colors. I like the parts they've used. They've done a really good job. Even the car, I don't know if that's supposed to be a Model T Ford, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the building. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Psycho house.
It's been a while since I've seen this movie. Is the house like a really pivotal part of the movie, though?
Well, it is because everybody at the end of it comes together inside the house, so it could be the bridge. The bridge is the part where the guy kind of
the bridge is a bit contentious.
Yeah, that's the bit.
The house is all about buying a house, though, isn't it? Together and build and doing that the one that's ruined house up, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
And of course, he's works for like a building society, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, God blimey, that was the story behind all that, folks. Honestly, you'd hate banks if you watched that movie. I'll tell you, even more so if you watched them. Titanium, you got any thoughts on that one?
Yeah, building's nice. If you retooled the sides a bit, it could be a good modular.
Yeah. No, I agree. I like it. I think that's properly using up a 32 by 32 base plate. It really is. Now, Craig, the next one, as you gave us a little tempting preview at, is one of my favourites. I think this is beautiful. I really do. I wish I kind of had cabbage on here actually at the moment because I think that'd be nice to have as well.
He'd grow in there, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Helena, what do you reckon about this then? This is quite different, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is really pretty. I like this. It is huge though. So again, like the coral reef one, which had what looked like about $10,000 worth of plant elements in it, this looks like it would end up being quite expensive. I don't know if they could maybe make it a bit smaller. Like, I don't know if you need the double greenhouse and all that sort of stuff, but it's really pretty.
Yeah.
I actually really like this one.
I definitely think Lego could take this and make it more compact, and yet it wouldn't necessarily lose the essence of actually what it is. Si, this is quite different. What do you think about this one? Oh, you're on mute, my friend.
I was
There we
coughing,
go.
sorry. Yeah, I do really like it, but I think it would be more to complement a city rather than something I would want to put on display. Something is right. Yeah, you kind of have to have it and have one greenhouse. I know Jan Bricks would love that because he's into botany and stuff. But I think it looks brilliant. But yeah, I wouldn't buy it unless I had some sort of city to put it in with.
Yeah, I agree. I would love to do a smaller version of it.
Yeah.
Nicole, you're building, the boutique hotel at the moment. What do you think about, something a little bit more kind of green fingered? What do you think about this garden?
I love it. I really believe that in our standard cities, we do not really have a lot of outside areas and a lot of green areas. That's why I like the last two Chinese New Year sets. The ice skating area for outside places, figures, because it's really depressing. Even if our cities are really, really beautiful with loads of great modular buildings, they want to go out and have a bit of fresh air too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the other way you could look at this, and I know some people have said like this is too big to go in a city, thinking of it more like a residential plot. But I know that, for example, in the inner city here in Sydney, they have community gardens like this where you know, where everyone's living in terraces or apartments and they don't have gardens. So they have these areas where the council has actually set aside areas for a community garden, and the people come and they have a space to, you know, grow vegetables and grow herbs and stuff like that. And everyone just comes in and, you know, you've got to provide some time, and you know, works on like a co-op type system where you provide some time and you provide some labor, and then you get to share in what the garden produces. And from that point of view, size wise, it would kind of make sense as like, you know, a community garden surrounded by like apartments or something would be you know, in that type of city. But
yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a really cool design. It's a nice idea. I don't know. I think it'd be quite therapeutic to make, actually, which I don't know why I think that or feel that. It just seems like something just quite nice. So I think
I have a concern with the greenhouse in particular, because you know, with Lego parts and windscreens especially, those have a history of being scratched from the bags. And with so many clear, big panel pieces, I'd be worried about those getting scratched up.
That was the first thing I thought of when I saw it too. It really was. I was like, oh, they're going to be scratched. That would drive me nuts.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? The problem is those things don't generally come in bags, or if they come in a bag, they come in with loads of other pieces with them, so they do get really scratched up. So, yeah, I think there'd probably be a little bit more extra cost if Lego came out with that set. Maybe they even did one. They could do like a quarter of size of this set, and it would still look pretty good actually on like a 16 by 16 plate, perhaps. I don't know, but yeah, they would if they come out with this set. One thing for sure is that the parts for it, the clear, trans-clear section, would definitely have to be protected. So yeah, on that note, is that the last one for us, Craig? It is, and that's 36. Blimey, we went through then quite nice and quick. Oh, there we go. Thanks for that, Craig. So I got to be honest, my personal favourite out of all that one. I think I'm going to go for the steampunk one for me. I really like the train station as well, and I really like the record store. So I'm definitely leaning towards modulars in this direction. But Sarah, did you have a particular favourite one that you'd like to see made that potentially might not anyway, but you'd like to see it anyhow?
What was the most least favorite one? Just kidding. I did like that one, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of like that junkyard thing. I don't know. It's hard to pick.
God, you really do like the underdogs, blimey.
I like the steampunk one, though. Legitimately, I do like the steampunk one with the golden octopus. I think that'd be my favorite.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the golden octopus. That alone wins it for me, Sarah. It really does. Definitely. Let me know what you lot out there think about that. What one would you actually like to not necessarily have made, not necessarily like the best, but which would you like to build? Because that can always be quite a different thing. Snowlaina, which one was your favorite?
Probably the train station and the James Webb Space Telescope.
Oh yeah, the telescope. Yeah, she loves the telescope. We learned a lot about Snowlaina, mate. 6'1", and she's into space. What can we say?
Massive space nerd.
Massive space nerd. Not just into space, she's a massive space nerd, literally. I love it. Lady McBrick, did you have any particular favorites that you liked in that?
I like all the buildings that are closed up. Proper modular-like buildings. Those I really like.
Yeah. So like the record store and things like that you like. So that's cool.
Right.
That's cool. Yeah, I like the record store. If I could just have one out of them, I'd probably have the record store because that's kind of it's kind of like the cheap. It's a fairly reasonably priced one, whereas the steampunk one, as much as that is my favorite one, that would definitely cost a few quid. What about you, Si? You're a man of many tastes. Did you have a particular favorite one or two that you liked from that collection?
I think this round was really good. I think there were a lot of good sets. I agree with the three you said: the steampunk, the record store, and the train station. But also the train, the big boy, and the
big boy,
Yeah, and there was another one. I can't remember what. The McDonald's. I liked that one too.
Yeah,
And
I'm with you on that.
I know Craig wants me to say it. I like the butt plug one as well, but I did like that as a set. I think it's a cool.
I think
set.
that's Craig's favourite. He doesn't want the
It
whole
wasn't.
set. He just wants that middle.
That one would get melted if it ended up at my house.
What would end up being melted? The butt plug.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I can't stand the floral stuff. It's just not my thing.
No, well, I don't. That's the funny thing. I don't like, but because they're like, again, I've got to be careful where I say this. They're succulents. I don't know. Sorry, I've got a few succulents in the house, and I just kind of, they generally look like succulents.
Yeah.
And I got to stop saying the word.
I think someone would
Help me.
come in and go, "Oh, they're really nice." And go, "Oh, Lego." I didn't hear what you said. Say it again. I missed the joke.
Oh, sorry, I just can't stop saying the word succulent. I'm not trying to make it sound naughty at the same time.
Everything you say sounds naughty.
I know, it's terrible.
Naughty
It really
boy.
is. Well, Titanium. Did you have a particular favourite one there? Because there was a kind of an injury looking one in there.
What? Yeah, that one was pretty good. I also like the big boy and the train station.
Yeah, the big boy and the train station would go together really well. I have to say. Let's face it. But the greenhouse and that. Yeah, I love Big Boy. That's my favourite vehicle. Let's put it that way. There wasn't actually that many vehicles in there, was there? It was just Big Boy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. That's true. We got Stud City saying he really likes the Gremlins, nostalgia. Everyone loves that. Downtown Records, Sheriff Building, and Train Station. Yeah, train station, I should say. Train station. What's a train station?
It's a plug for transatlantic.
It is. Well, there we go. See, transatlantic live stream coming up soon. I'm with Aaron on there. He's saying Big Boy.
Well, he's a train. He's gonna love him.
Is he? He's well into trains, is he?
He's well into trains.
I didn't realise that. Aaron, have you built any? Let me know. I want to see them because trains is something I'm gonna start digging into later on this year. It really is, folks. Starting on the transatlantic live stream, in fact. So what have we got? A London Lunch Bricks. I love things that have suck in it. I do.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Are you going to ask me if I had a favourite? Or are you just going to blank over?
No, I'm coming over to you. I'm letting you build. You kind of.
I'm not Si. I don't need to stop what I'm doing to carry on building.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, hold your horses. I'm coming in and out. It's called weaving. You weave in and out of things.
You do come in and out a lot of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Stud Sidious, yeah, glad to see it's less sitcom set. Yeah, there's only one in there, and I thought the figures looked really good, but the actual set itself, I was a bit like, meh. Minifigure who says, oh yeah, I forgot the record store, Gutman Bricks. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. So Craig, you're kind of, I don't think I've asked you yet. Did you have any particular favourites?
I've forgotten about.
I'm sorry. For a fact, folks, he doesn't like succulents. That's for sure.
No, not unless I'm eating it. Anyway,
actually, it's
an interesting one now. It's interesting because it's the whole process of looking through them is tainted to me now by the BrickLink designer program, because some of them would be better authentic as they are with building them like the style, and some would be better if the set designers got hold of them. So it's a kind of like, I probably would go with the train station, the steam engine, but again, they would also be great on the BrickLink designer program, and the Stargate one would probably be better on the set designed one because it wouldn't be too expensive. I don't know. It throws it right out because I haven't built the castle in the forest, but from what everyone's saying, it's very much like unique build. So torn, I'm afraid.
The thing about it is there's so many cool ones that when they end up on the BrickLink designer thing, you don't get a chance to buy it. You can't like go, oh well, I'll get that like in 6 months' time. You know what I mean? Whereas if they end up on ideas, you can give it that much time because so many cool ones there. I missed out on everything on the BrickLink designer thing because I wanted about 7 of them. And
how many did you buy, Si?
0.
But you can get the instructions and you can get the parts.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly, yeah.
The only thing you're getting really is a box with all the parts in it, which sounds like most Lego sets, I agree. But That really is what you're getting. Do you know what I mean? You're not getting anything free out of your nose. Sorry,
So you mean you're buying a Lego set
that's
then?
been around for a long while.
You're buying a box with parts and instructions. I don't know how no one has
Oh no,
told
that's
me
it. No,
before.
you see, you don't get the instructions
You don't
in
get
it.
instructions.
You don't get instructions in it.
Oh no, you get a link for a download for instructions. Right?
Yeah, see, but that's the thing. It really is the thing, folks. But anyway, I will say this: Ian, as basically right. I've been thinking up. I would like to have a restaurant as well as the Parisian restaurant. I want something that a bit like a carvery. I like to have in my city. Ian has just come up with the perfect name for it: the Feisty Yorkshire Pudding. That's what I'm going to call my mock restaurant one day when I build it in my city. The Feisty Yorkshire Pudding. How about that then? And yes, in case you wondered, he's talking about you, Craig.
Yeah, I figured that. I'll get him back. Don't you worry.
Yes. I love it. He is quite feisty, isn't he? When he gets going, apparently he's a bit like the Juggernaut. When he starts running, he's like an athlete.
I am an
right, Craig? Are you still sticking by that story?
It's true.
It's true.
When we meet, I'll race you. Even though I'll be so unfit.
Over what distance, can I ask?
About 3 centimeters.
Okay, fair enough. It won't even have to move our legs, folks. It'll be a case of who can lean over the quickest. Which sounds a bit weird as well, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll tell you what does sound a bit weird. Already we're up to like literally 3 hours, and we'll be winding down in a moment, folks. But first, I got to show off all those lovely pictures that you've been sending in me. Then what we do is we'll ask Snowlaina, what on earth has she been doing while she's been on this stream? Because I tell you what, folks, she ain't been taking down that Christmas tree, that's for sure. Lady McCrick, I think, has built about 10 bags. Craig's does, I think, built about 13. Sarah, God knows how, it must be through pure love of the Lego community, is actually still with us at the moment.
I know. I'm really surprised that I haven't just like fallen onto the table yet.
No, well, please don't drop dead just quite yet. We don't want that. We need you, Sarah. We've only just got you back.
This is fun,
we don't want you overdoing it. Sai's still around as well. He's looking beautiful. I love that Captain America t-shirt. It's good. It's a lovely blue, isn't it, Sai?
It is, yeah. I forgot I had it.
Yeah, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we should wear it together one day.
Yeah. Building a Captain America set.
And Titanium's looking rather dapper. He really is. So anyway, folks, let's show off some pictures, shall we? Before we kind of set sail for the weekend. Brickbods, Ian says, family bricks, that one's isn't public. And Gutman's out there saying too much paperwork involved. And Cy O'Connor brings out your eyes. I haven't heard that phrase in years. brings out something, I tell you. Anyway,
he's got them all in a jar, hasn't he? Glass eyes. That's what it means.
Yeah, that's it.
Everyone's sending me their pictures. Rick Brickham. We'll start off with him first, shall we? Let's make it a little bit bigger. Snowlaina, this is your chance, Snowlaina, to get out quick. Right, grab something that you built last week and bring it back in again. Show us what you've been building during the stream.
Oh dear. Okay, sure. Is that a challenge? Is it?
Folks, she's 6'1". She can cover a lot of distance very quickly. Believe me.
Yes, I can.
Anyway, let's get some pictures up. This is from Rick Brickham. Now, this is a form of art. Here we go. Piet Mondrian style. There we go. So I almost said Mandalorian then, but I didn't. Hold on. Can someone get that for me? Thanks. There we go. So yeah. I'm
That's
sorry.
like the miniature version in the boutique, isn't it?
It's not available at the moment. Can I put you through to voicemail, please? There we go. That's Rick Brickham. I like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
like the miniature version in the boutique hotel. In the gallery.
Is it?
I love that, and it reminds me of one of my my favorite bands is Silverchair, and they had an album cover that looked like that back in the early noughties. So,
what are they called again?
Silverchair, Australian band.
Silverchair. Yeah. Like that. They sound funky, don't they? This is funky. This is from Matt Elder. Look at that, folks.
Nice.
Loving feels so good. Oh no, sorry, that's Sonic. This is Sonic. There we go. Love that.
I saw this on Instagram the other day. It's just amazing watching him draw it as well. I'd have that.
Do you think Matt traces those? Because he never seems to draw like that when he's on this stream, does he?
He's under pressure on the stream. He does really well.
Who's under pressure on this stream?
All of us are.
All of us are.
It goes for comedy on the
I hold a gun to their head to get them on here.
And anyone listening in headphones was just under pressure then. Wow.
Sorry, what did you say? I can't hear you anymore. What did you say? Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Poor
Sorry,
ear hole.
Snowlaina. I'll talk quiet next time. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I didn't realize Carrie was on the stream.
Carrie sounds like that. After she wakes up at like 6:30 in the morning, turns over, looks at Ian, sparks up some cigars, and go, "That's better."
Oh my goodness.
I'm joking. It's an ongoing joke, Sarah. Don't worry. This is from Gary Mullane. Gary Mullane. He's from Islandside. Look at this.
Oh wow, that's super cool.
Love
oh
it.
my god.
Wow. That's amazing.
Wow, that's awesome, Gary.
Can't
Gary,
wait to knock that over.
Wow.
I like the red trainers as well, by the way.
Good man.
Let's get some more of these up. Pink wheels. This is going to be white. I'm sure of it. Yes, and it is. But there's got a little bit of purple in it. Carrie, are you out there? It's got a bit of purple. Actually, I say purple. It might be a bit violent. Violet even. Sorry, we are not watching today. Sending out our best from Brick Fair. Ooh, good stuff. Ooh. This is the wonderful pink wheels. Look at that, folks.
Oh, I love it. Yes, it's the Moon Palace.
Is it? Is that what that is on top there?
Yeah, it's from Sailor Moon. That's so cool.
Oh, I thought it was there so you put it up on a coat hanger or something.
Oh, that's nice.
You can't really see it. Yeah, you'll have to send a picture because when you zoom in and look at the stairs and all the details, it's
hold on. I might have something from earlier on. Well, look, here's look at this, folks. Look, this is part of it. Pink wheels. You got skills. Here we go.
So pretty.
Isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
They're them books you like, aren't they, Sarah?
It's a whole anime series. Yeah. It's based on a manga, but it's an anime, very popular one from the 90s.
Sarah goes wild.
I'm crazy for Sailor Moon stuff, so I just think that's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
This is Carrie sent me this. She says, I haven't done any Lego building this week. I did this Lego jigsaw instead. There we go.
Well done, Carrie.
With the puzzle.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
She actually learned. She was learning. I nearly read out what Sai sent me earlier on. I can't do that. Skellig sent me this. She studied Japanese for 8 years, folks. Honestly, Sue Curry and all that. There we go. X-Wing. Poe Dameron's. That was his second one he got, wasn't it? He got a lot of X-Wings through those sort of last set of films. Okay, nice. All right. I like the balloon in the background. That's kind of different. Don't see that very often. There we go. Balloon.
Who was that again?
That was Skellig.
Oh, so it's a mock of it. Yeah, nice.
Very cool. Craigster's just sent me abuse. That's all he sent me. Christopher Chalice.
I did
sent me this.
I'll send him abuse now.
There we go.
Oh, is that the Batman, the Batmobile from the Batman movie?
Yeah.
Have to say, Josh Build Stuff did the best review of the Batman, the Batmobile on his YouTube channel.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Fabulous.
He does really good reviews. That guy, like, really, really good reviews.
Yeah.
This is Tripe and Onions. Just sending me this. I was don't send that like that, Si.
That would have come up.
Yeah, it came up all right. Don't worry about that. I'm glad it didn't come up just then. There we go. Tripe and Onions. He's organising lots of brick separators by the looks of it. We all got to do it, folks. We've all got to do it. We really have. Carrie sent me a picture as well. This is This is Kerry, I should say, not Carrie. Oh, here we go. Today, I arranged every single Harry Potter minifig from every set in a cabinet, leaving space for 4 castle ones. So this is a previous picture that she sent. Look at that for Harry Potter stuff.
Nice.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Harry Potter problem there. So you could at least spell it right. And then we go, there's Hogwarts Express.
ASS.
It's not the way how you pronounce it, though, is it? It's Arsh. You've got to be that kind of pirate thing.
I'll try again.
Nicole sent me this. Look, Nicole's been building this, folks, throughout the stream. There we go. That's Nicole. You'll say that looks a bit.
Again.
At least you spelled with an S and not a Z. I think. Oh, actually, no. I've got one more I want to show you guys. Now, last week, Moto sent me a picture, and then later on in the day, he sent me another one. And I asked him. I said, "Do you mind if I show people this?" And he went, "Yeah, do what you like." So I'm showing you this. Here's a close-up of his rocket ship that he's built, folks.
Oh, yes. I saw this on Moto's Instagram.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got skills. It's lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful.
I love a good cockpit.
Oh, God.
It's a smooth cockpit.
It's very
I'm
smooth.
going to show you one more picture as well. This is from an Aussie. It's one of those Aussie blokes.
Hi, Brick Hive.
This is someone. Hey, Brick Hive. Good to see you, dude.
Hello.
Thank you for spotting him as well out there. This is Steve Reynolds doing a bit of Daily Bugle. There we go.
Bit of Daily Bulge.
Yeah.
Daily
That is a big
Bulge.
bulge. That is a wonderful big bulge, that one. It really is.
That looks like it was at Brickvention.
Yeah,
See at Brickvention.
he's added to that. Yeah, it's cool.
He really has, isn't he? He loves his Marvel stuff. He's like Mr. Superhero. He really is. And I think that is all the pictures for this week. So thank you so much, everybody, for sending in your wonderful pictures. Because you know what? You guys and girls out there, you got skills. You really have. And I love showing them off. I really do. So a few people just popped in. I just want to say hello to Brick Hive. Brick Hive, my good man. Are you going to be streaming on Sunday with good old Doc? Oh, there we go. How about that for timing? Indeed. Steve Reynolds is out there now. Steve, thanks for sending that to me in the week, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Mini pickle weekly on. I won't read out what Cy was sending me out earlier on. He's got a dirty mind. He has that Cy O'Connor. He really.
And I never sent you anything to know what you're on about.
You never sent me anything. No, you didn't. He did though. He was basically showing me that he could spell expletives Irish style. He really was.
Connor, wash your mouth out.
So Selena's asking Steve Reynolds, SRTV, if that is Peter Knight. You're trying to phone me, by the way, mate. Just so you know. He's I just got Peter Knight come up there, go diddly.
Let's all ring Greg. Come on.
It's live. Anything can happen. It honestly. He goes, yes, I'll be streaming Good Morning Brick World on Sunday, folks. Do check that out. It's one of my favorite streams. I don't always mention that I'm there, but I'm always lurking or watching it back. And I do love Hive when he does the old shaking the Hive bits and pieces. And I think he's got a new video that's just come out this week as well. So on that note, folks, we're going to start winding down a little bit now. Because I want to wind down before Sarah Starbricks passes out. In all honesty, I think she's done amazing. I think, you know what, because she's done so amazing, and she's so amazing. Sarah, you got anything coming up in the next week or so? You got any thoughts what you're going to be doing going forward, or you're just going to be hanging out and sort of dipping yourself back in slowly into the community?
I still think we're going to be streaming on Monday. I mean, I'm not 100% positive, but it's looking pretty likely that I'll be there on Monday on my own channel. And other than that, it's just more interested in joining the community streams again, even if it's like alongside my work schedule. I'm going to do my best. So that's the goal.
That's it. But as long as you enjoy yourself, don't burn yourself out. And take it easy as well, because what you're going through now, it takes it out of you, Sarah. It really does. And you just kind of sometimes you just in life, folks, you got to roll with things. You really has, because especially when you go back to work Monday, nothing worse than going back to work and thinking, "Oh, I could do with another weekend." It's the worst feeling. It really is. Anyway, let's go to the northern hemisphere of the panel. Don't say that very often to an Aussie. Snowlaina, are you going to be hanging out with? I notice you keep mentioning Bricksy every now and again. That's about as big of a YouTuber as one gets. He's a nice guy.
He's lovely, and he just actually hit 200,000 subscribers this morning. So,
oh really?
Big achievement for him. So,
yeah, I'd say. Well done, Bricksy. 200,000.
Yeah,
if you ever want to
200,000.
share any of your subscribers, you know where to find me. But he does work hard. I know he does. Actually, do you know what? I was watching one of his streams the other day. He pulled out these little like barbells and started doing exercises on.
He does it with his super chats. There's a super chat sticker thing that he does, the weightlifting thing. Yeah,
I like it.
That's a long running joke, that one.
Work on those guns. We all do.
Yeah.
We all need that. What about? Are you going to be hanging out with anyone else? Any other cool dudes like her?
Well, not on stream, but I know there is a stream coming up in 11 minutes that you should all check out if you like Star Wars. It's on Planet Tech, discussing Book of Boba Fett this week. So they'll drop the link for that shortly. But I have been working this week myself on Chinese New Year.
Wow.
Just a little something I whipped up last night.
It's supposed to change, though.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the Chinese New Year Temple Fair. That's the rebrickable model. So I've cleaned and packed away the Winter Village, and now I'm going to do a whole series of Chinese New Year stuff on my Instagram. So if you want to check that out, I'll be posting those over the next few days. This is one of my favorites, actually. I love this one. So that was a rebrickable, and on a Mills, of course, always on a Mills.
That's it.
And I actually have to thank Craig for the hot tip on using the blue pins in the side of the Mills instead of the black pins. Makes it much easier to get them lined up and moved around. So
I nicked that from a Lego designer. I'm not taking full credit for that.
there you go.
Yeah, but you know it. That's the difference, mate. You know it. That's the deal there.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Love your stuff, Snowlaina. Really do.
Thank you.
Lady McBrick, are you really doing any Instagram shenanigans this week at all? Oh, of course, over the weekend.
Not really. I have homework. Greg told me that I'm too slowly building, so I'm on in training mode to start building faster.
Okay, all right. So you're going to put your Jane Fonda outfit on and start building the boutique hotel a bit quicker, eh? Where have you got to so far with the build?
I am on bag 14, so the very last one.
Oh, you're putting the roof on together. I like it.
Right.
Yep.
That one is. Now I show the least flattering.
Yeah, I remember those wedge plates well.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's a nice level, that one. It's a really nice level to build.
Yeah. I love it.
Grey pins are frictionless, apparently, according to Family Bricks.
And now, Craig, how far are you along?
Oh, they're having a race, these two.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be racing. We're supposed to be building together.
Oh, right.
Right.
It's like something. Gutterman Bricks, thank you so much, my friend. Really, really super appreciate that.
You know, Craig, it's polite to let the lady finish first, right?
What? In what universe?
No, I'm darling.
As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, you can be paid for that. Honestly, mate. Honestly, you got such a risky strategy sometimes. You learn these. You learn stuff like that, especially through divorce. But anyway, we won't go there. Well, anyway, while we're talking to Craigster, you up to anything in the next week or so, my friend?
Oh yeah, I've got tons on now. What have I got to do? So I've got to finish this modular. I've almost half promised Tech on a comment on video that I need to work on the bugle. So I'm going to put the lift in the bugle. I need to add the extra floors to the modular and readapt the back of that, and that's the hotel one. Sorry, and I need to finish Wayne Manor as well. So I'll probably do some of it on Twitch streams or with Nicole or other people, etc. I got the roof, quite a lot of the roof done last night from Wayne Manor on side stream, so that's coming along.
Awesome.
Nice.
And if you want to see more of Craigster's Wayne Manor, you can have a look on the Mox channel on your Discord, Greg.
I know. I was looking at it earlier on, actually. I was really impressed. And do you know what I did? Do you know what I put on that? Yeah. I put an ice cream minifigure. There's my skin for you. It really is. I just need to say thank you so much as well to Gutterman Bricks. Gutterman Bricks, this is for you.
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
And there we go. He's an ugly little spud, isn't it, Si?
Absolutely. Did you put some of your own over it? I always get that into London Bridge Bricks in there.
No, I think I might have just turned it up when we did it. So we've spoken to Sarah. Si, tell us what's coming up from you, mate, in the next week or so.
I've got some minifigure videos. I've got some small videos coming out just here and there. Sunday, I'm going to be on the Opieverse with Liam Opie1. That is 8:30, I think. I can't remember. But check that out anyway. I'll put a community post up about that, and you can all go and join me and laugh with me, because I'll be on my own, just me and him, and he'll be drinking. He's hilarious. He will, and he's from Newcastle, so I'll understand most of it. I've seen Geordie Shore. And what? Then on Wednesday, it is The Backlog with myself and Greg. We're on my channel on Wednesday. 7:30, we'll discuss that, and we'll let you all know as well. Greg will be building the squirrel brick, squirrel backpack. I don't know what I'll be doing. The hell was that?
Did someone just flush their toilet? I like it.
That's what they think.
I like it.
Yeah. So that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that site. It's going to be. I love the backlog. I really do. Now, folks, just so you know, I've just stopped the survey, and the results are as follows. The question being: Happy birthday, Ninjago and Carrie. And Bricky TY for tomorrow. Do you collect Ninjago? Yep. 47% of you said yep now and then. Yes, 9% said yep all the time. There's 9% of you are hardened Ninjago fans, and no said 42. So quite a decent number of you out there do actually collect Ninjago. So a good 60 sort of 40%. So thank you everybody for voting on that. 113 of you beautiful people voted on that. Now, Titanium, how about you, mate? Anything coming up from you in the next week or so? You doing anything else?
Well, I am going back to school on Sunday, back to university.
Oh wow!
But I'm gonna try and record some videos beforehand. I made this while I was on stream.
Oh, cool!
So a little speedster mock. So that might be a video. I need to do a video on this and a video on a few other things. I'll probably push those out over time. Yeah, that's really what's coming up.
Yeah, I tell you, you should do some mock videos. Everybody loves all that sort of thing. They really do. Coming up from me, folks. Well, I'll probably film a couple of videos. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to finish off a few sets that I've started in the recent past. Assembly Square being one of them. So I'll probably get up super early tomorrow. Come down here, absolutely chill out in the cabin and finish off Assembly Square. So look out for some pictures of that on Instagram. And of course, everybody's details are down in the description below. And you know what? I haven't put everyone's Instagram details because it's all their YouTube. Actually, saying that, Snowlaina's on there and Lady McBrick. It's all their Instagram details. But you will find out. If you want to know what we're up to, right, then please do check out the description below. You'll find their YouTube details or their Instagram details. And of course, while you're down there, do us a little favor. Even if you're watching this back in 10 years' time, in 2032, give us a thumbs up, because it'll still mean a lot to me even then. And on that note, I want to say thanks to all you lovely people. So thanks for being on here tonight, Helena. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Si. Thank you, Sarah, for surviving. If the booster don't get you, the cat might.
Yeah, he will. He's like fed up. He's like, you guys have been busy for 3 hours. It's time for my time to shine.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't think I could sleep with a cat like that. I'd be too worried he'd try and kill me or something.
Oh yeah, he has demon eyes above the bed rests.
Yeah, I tell you, watch yourself, Mike. You wake up in the morning, be like trying to pull your arm off out of its socket. Will be. Craigster, is always lovely to see you as well. Titanium, lovely to see you. And of course, lovely to see all you lot out there, especially the likes of Steve Reynolds. Good to see you, dude. Peter Nike, Matt Elder, not that Sam Smith, Stud Sidious, Brandon from Brick Hive as well. Lovely to see you, dude. Who else we got out there? Minifig Who, Skellig, Gutterman and Bricks. Thank you so much for those super chats, and thank you as well to Monarch out there for them. The Brickbods, lovely to have you out there as well. I think they're going to be on next week as well, folks. So do watch out for that. And that's it, really, folks, to name but a few. So don't forget, folks, right? Keep yourself safe. Keep wearing those masks if you have to. Keep your hands clean. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. And Lego. It's a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you wonderful people out there are too. So good night, everyone. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'm going to leave you with something a little bit special to think about. Good night. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you all very, very soon.
Bye.